What up, y'all? This your boy Warloxide.
Your boy Scott's Misfit.
And your boy Run.
We're here with Total Chaos, motherfuckers.
What up, man?
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Hell yeah.
With them haters, I notice I'm back in my zone. About to be known for bitch slapping these clones. Say I sound cocky, they couldn't stop me. Now they can watch me back on my tone. Total chaos from the home of Capone. Ripping that shit.
Yo, this song is fresh as fuck, bro.
It's fire.
Rolling your spot and we fucking that chrome. That's why I'm so sick with this shit. It's ridiculous. Make it look easy. Where's my throne? Competition missing, got them twitching. Now they wishing that they stayed home. You could die today, not promise tonight. Gotta get moving, start living your life. And my entire world is fucked up. Until the second my voice hits the mic, serving my purpose, so it's all worth it. Spitting these verses helps with the pain. Always stayed humble, but they wanna rumble. There's nothing but trouble, bitch, stay in your lane. Fuck him, he ain't got the balls to beat. When pussies be talking, it's called the queef. Killing the shepherd that started the sheep. They're spitting that bullshit, your boy is elite. They get shut down with the quickness. We don't fuck around with that bitch shit. They get crossed off of that hit list and dumped off with no witness. Highly underrated, keep me elevated. Now motivated to be the best. Cause they talk a lot but ain't saying shit. And real MCs just ain't impressed. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. Some of you clones about to swallow your pride. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. We taking over, bitch, don't be surprised. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. Most of them phonies, I see through the lies. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. You won't survive, yo, it's all in your eyes. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. Some of you clones about to swallow your pride. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. We taking over, bitch, don't be surprised. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. Most of them phonies, I see through the lies. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. You won't survive, yo, it's all in your eyes. Time is money, I got neither to waste. So give me what's mine or I ether the place. And whoever's left standing after that can catch a meat cleaver to the face. Shit is still shit, I don't care how you polish it. Give me a stage and I bet I demolish it. Fuck all these games and the politics, cause most of them lame, bitch, acknowledge it. Spitting that flame, now I'm a target. Shit's about to change cause I'm shifting the market. Approaching that hour when night is the darkest. Spark up some beef and you leave as a carcass. Then out the herd, teeth on the curb. You fucking with tea, to me that's absurd. Paid on my dues, homie, that is my word. No disrespect, I just want what I've earned. They don't want me to have it, bitch, I'ma take it. Back on my grind and you wish you could fake it. Too cold with this, yo, it's over with. Put my soul in this shit, try to hate it. Throwing gas on the flames, attacking these lames. Showing them all I ain't the one for the bullshit. Them barrels gon' burst, are dead from the first one, bitch. And you still catch a full clip, let me do me. I let you do you. Get in my way and I started your crew. Your engineer, your producer too. You ugly bitch and who introduced you to. I've been told them homies, let me loose. And they been told their homies to tell the truth. Now these rapper cats, they can't relax. Cause they know that I'm back up in the booth. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. Some of you clones about to swallow your pride. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. We taking over, bitch, don't be surprised. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. Most of them phonies, I see through the lies. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. You won't survive, yo, it's all in your eyes. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. Some of you clones want to swallow your pride. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. We taking over, bitch, don't be surprised. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. Most of them phonies, I see through the lies. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. You won't survive, yo, it's all in your eyes. I feel like I'm cursed, I'm stuck, yo, I'm trapped. And when I conform, when I get on these tracks, ain't changing my name, ain't switching my style. Fuck all these clones, don't check for the math. Bitches is hopeless, don't want it with me, cause I have no remorse, so you fuckers gon' bleed. Here for the passion, not for the greed. Smashing these lames, it's crashing the scene. Killing these beats, we are not the same breed. Leeches and vultures are fucking disease, and I shove it straight down that his throat. So far they choking, can't fucking breathe. Yeah, I'm pissed, ready to snap. Lost my mind, no getting it back, but I got my angel sitting on my shoulder for the demons that get up in my past. Now I'm ready for war, no fear of death. Hunting the reaper, he's watching his steps, spitting weak ass flows, so they cashing checks. Till we pull up on him and we slash the necks. Somebody suggest that you cease and desist before I make sure that you cease to exist. You pussies got beef that's easily fixed. Quit running your mouth and compete with me, bitch. Teasing the spot, yo, I'm crushing these lames. They touching my passion, can't fuck with my rage. Most of these cats is just here to get paid. And my multi verses, the fuck did you say? They're rapping with bars, they talk about pills. Don't have to look hard, see there's no skills. Regular job for paying the bills, knowing that I should be sitting on mill. It's now or never, do or die. Some of you clones about to swallow your pride. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. We taking over, bitch, don't be surprised. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. Most of them phonies, I see through the lies. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. You won't survive, yo, it's all in your eyes. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. Some of you clones want to swallow your pride. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. We taking over, bitch, don't be surprised. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. Most of them phonies, I see through the lies. Yo, it's now or never, do or die. You won't survive, yo, it's all in your eyes.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Hell yeah. Opening the show right. That's how we do now. A little bit professional
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
than
That's the
usual.
only place you guys are hearing that track right now is on Tales from the Lotus podcast, by the way. I have not released that yet. Y'all are the only ones that have it.
Exclusive.
Yes, it is.
Hell yeah.
What up, Side Alone?
Whoop whoop.
Hello. Whoop 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 whoop. Stacy Hill.
Whoop whoop.
What up, Stacy JR Filthy? What's good, y'all?
Happy Mother's Day to all you motherfucking mothers out there.
Hell yeah.
Definitely happy Mother's Day to everyone.
Yeah, happy birthday.
For all you real moms out there, not you deadbeat bitches that just give up your kids, but all you real moms out there.
Yeah, right. The ones that let your kids go away and shit. You know the ones I'm talking about.
Whoop whoop. Sad no, but there is deadbeat moms just like deadbeat dads out there. So trust me, I know. All real moms.
JR, you're too filthy.
Yeah.
So, hype?
What's up, Petro?
Hell yeah, Side Alone, everybody in the chat. What's up?
He said that phone call wasn't enough. Shit.
Right, dude.
Oh my God, bro.
Just say it, man. I wouldn't push the buttons.
Mm-mm. Oh man, this is not the scene to be talking shit on hip hop in, yo.
Logic Stick said that track was fire. Hell yeah,
Fire.
bro.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that's my boy Tommy. I
Yo,
met him last year at the gathering.
who made that beat?
I don't know. I got it offline somewhere.
Oh hell yeah.
Might be too deep, I think. Just some mixtape shit I'm throwing out there before I start working on my next EP and shit.
Hell yeah.
You'll get that fire for free.
Nice.
Right. What's up, Twisted Shady? Whoop whoop.
What up, Logic Sticks?
So I was texting them to the city.
You finally got Fearless Fred Fury? No shit. I bet you ain't gonna take that bitch out your CD player for a while.
Not for a while. It's nobody's fault but mine.
Yeah.
Bro, I was watching KJ drop that Juggalo show last night. I was watching that till I passed out.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of whack ass fucking rappers on there, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why Max hasn't been played on there yet, dude. Like, what are they waiting for?
So
That's
he'll
the last-
win, dude.
Yeah.
That whole competition's a joke, man. Everybody on there is lame as shit that they're playing.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I've heard a couple of good ones on there, like back when Extra Overdose was on that one episode, and
Yeah, I mean, they've played
There was a
a
couple.
good artists, but in all retrospect, like whoever is like siphoning through the emails and the packages is not doing a good job handing them the best artists
No.
they can.
I don't think they're listening to them all. I think they're just like, fuck it, we're just gonna get something together and just throw them over there, let them choose. I don't think they're
Yeah.
actually going through and listening, because if they were, a lot of these motherfuckers wouldn't even be that far.
I don't know.
And they go easy on them motherfuckers too. Like Rudy's all like, "Oh, yo, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real." Oh, damn, that's a good ass Rudy I was doing right there. I never tried to do that shit before.
That was a pretty good Rudy.
What's up, Fabian?
That's up, Fabian.
Yo, like for real though, he's like, "I'm gonna be honest about it if it's weak and shit," and then it's like he don't really say nothing that. Like, come over here if you want that honesty, fam. You know we don't hold shit back.
No, we don't.
Yeah, that Jackie's ruthless. Man. But yeah, I don't know. They put that one female through just because she was pretty and sent them a nice picture.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I don't know. Like it's for the main stage this year. It's not like second or third stage, so I don't know why they're not going like extra hard about
it's
it.
for the main. Yeah, it's for the main stage, bro. Yeah, you got a good point.
Yeah, because you all know Max would win that shit quick.
Yeah. My
Thanks,
my
Zach.
friend Nicky, he got screwed over last week. They played one of his super old tracks for that second round. He's got some fire though.
You got to make sure when you send shit in, you got to send all 3 fire ass songs.
Yep,
man.
they all got to be fire.
Just because you don't know what
well,
order they're gonna play in.
Only one of his tracks was loading on the CD or something, and so they just went on his YouTube and played one of his older tracks.
Oh yeah.
Damn, Fabian said Happy Mother's Day to Pamela Voorhees and Norma Banks.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Yo, where's Church been at?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I haven't seen him in a minute.
Yeah, man. Let's send him the fucking link.
James
See if he
Chart.
jumps on.
You jive turkey motherfucker. Where you at?
Yeah, he needs to be on here for episode 200.
Yo, I hope you hit up. I hope you hit up the homie Suicide.
Y'all, for sure.
Thank you, homie.
Yeah, thanks, man. You hit up Suicide with that link?
No, I didn't, but
Probably should.
he don't answer me.
What about Bing Rim Job?
Yeah, somebody could send him the link.
Austin been here in a minute.
Or his manager. You can hit up his manager. He'll probably be all.
Yeah, hit up his manager.
Hit up his manager.
What's up, Roxy? Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
I don't have to say it. I got a button. I don't even have to. I got a whoop button.
Take that to the gathering with you.
Yeah, no shit. This fucking fader is getting wore out, man. The ink on the fader. I've been using it so hard, y'all.
Whoop, whoop. Hell yeah.
Bitches have hot shit. I still got to fix that, Blake. I still got to fix that shit.
Man.
Still got to fix that clip.
Hell yeah, bro. So, total chaos, man. We're gonna need you on this Legends of the Block mixtape for sure.
I'm gonna need you to send me some beats or something.
Hell yeah.
Right? Yeah, right.
I'm down.
That's dope,
Hell
man.
yeah.
We'd like to have
Where's
get you on there, Zay on there, Max on there, fucking Irate. I think that'd be sick, bro.
They're all
I'm
down.
I'm down for sure. You guys
All
supporting the
those you
shit. I'm
mentioned.
playing my songs and shit. The least I could do is write some hot bars for you.
Oh, that'd be
Hell
sick.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Did Yaya ever respond to them disjoints you did?
Fuck no.
He couldn't respond. There's no response.
There's nothing to respond about. He got it.
My cousin sent him one of them like directly to his inbox, and he replied with, "It's not good enough to respond to."
What up, Party Masters?
Didn't he mean that he's not good enough to respond to it?
I don't know how putting out 78 straight bars.
What caused that?
Backing it up with another full track isn't enough to respond, especially when he asked me for bars in the first place. It's not like I just came out of the blue and started dissing this dude for no reason. He asked me for the bars, he got the bars, and he bitched out. That's what it is. I'm not worried about it. The right people heard it. It is what it is.
Hell yeah. What was the name of that song? There's two of them, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. There's Declaration of War and MC Working.
Yeah, that's right. I got both of them on my computer right now.
What caused that to go down? Was all the fuck shit he was on?
Well, I was watching
Hell yeah.
No Fucks Given Radio, and they had Class on there, and the same day
What up, Zay?
was doing. What's up?
Oh, Zay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Keep going.
Oh, you're doing a chat. My fault. Yeah. The same day CPN was doing his show about Class, what he was talking about, like his interaction with him. And Yaya was in CPN's chat talking mad shit about Class, about how he don't want bars with him and blah, 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 blah. So I put it in CPN's chat that, Class was live on No Fucks Given Radio. And you know what I mean? If you wanted to holler at him, to go over and holler at him. So that's exactly what he did. He was talking shit and everything like that. And like, I'm responding to him in the chat because he's in the chat talking shit. And he just basically, he was calling out Class and saying that Class didn't have bars like him. And I was like, dude, you don't have bars, period. All you do is repeat yourself for fucking 2.5 minutes. Where's your bars at, period? And he said, well, if it's so easy, bring some tracks. So I brought some tracks.
Hell
Two
yeah.
of them motherfuckers.
Two.
Yeah, two. I wasn't fucking around.
It's a Total Chaos side alone.
What?
Yep.
Well, Zay, I sent you a link, homie.
And I just sent the link to Esteban.
I sent the link to Zay, 24 Eyes. If they want to come on. Hell yeah.
I sent the link to a bunch of motherfuckers too. Murder Mayhem Show, JT Blaze, Shock Trostic. Shit, mushrooms is legal now. He's probably tripped out. Ain't that fucking crazy that mushrooms is legal in Colorado? That's fucking crazy, bro.
Just because, dude, it's because, dude, we've been led this whole time to believe that weed and mushrooms are bad for you and this and that, when actually they really fucking have a lot of medical benefits that they're trying to hide from us. They're making way too much money feeding us bullshit.
And they're gonna feed you pills.
Yeah. Alcohol is going to cause problems to where you're going to need medicine. You know what I mean? And they could buy their medicine and all that shit. So,
right. And then the 4 other pills to counteract the side effects from the first pill.
Yeah. Yep. They're trying to keep the pharmaceutical in business, man. Like, that's it.
Just let them motherfuckers grow the weed. Who gives a shit? Who got the fucking money from it?
Right.
Exactly.
As long as the money's getting spent
Hypo wants to come on.
That's all that matters.
If they 4 families are running the whole planet anyway, it doesn't fucking matter.
Mushrooms are good when you need a reset on life. Hell yes, sis.
Oh my god.
Let them grow.
Yo, this powder. Oh my god. If you let it sit in your mouth too long, it's got the worst taste, like bitter.
I bet.
Tastes like you're sucking on a tea bag. It's this kratom from Seventh Dimension.
You supposed to eat it? You supposed to eat that shit?
Yeah,
like
you
that?
eat it and chase it with water, or you know what I mean?
Or mix it in water?
Like if you get some, take like a half a teaspoon, put it in your mouth, and chase it with water. Mix it up, or you can even mix it with a little bit of water, like a shot of water. Mix it up, chase, like drink it down. Wait like a half hour. Oh yeah.
JR Filthy said, "I don't need it. I have the DMT." What the fuck?
What?
That shit's a real reset on life.
Oh yeah, really.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Ain't you supposed to mix it in water and shit?
Hell yeah. Yo, I linked up Zay and 24 Eyes.
Did you link up Hyplo, Josh?
What? He was just on this thing. I was linking people up with. Here we go.
He was just on this thing. I was linking people up with. How long you been rapping, Chaos?
Well, I dropped my first solo in 2009. But nice. I've been fucking around with music since like 98, producing and making beats and shit. And then I started writing. I was hooked up with a different record label, and things kind of, we split different ideas. They wanted to go more traditional hip hop route, and I wanted to stay, with my underground roots and, just do what I want to do and shit. And it became a problem. So, we split up and I started doing my own thing. First solo show I got myself gathering that year.
Hell yeah. So. Here he is. Whoop, whoop,
whoop, whoop.
What's up,
what up, y'all?
What's up, guys?
Whoop, whoop. Whoa, whoa.
Appreciate y'all coming on episode 200, y'all.
Hell yeah, happy Mother's Day to fucking everybody, all the ladies, females out there, mothers, non-mothers, future mothers.
Hell yeah.
Bitches that should have never had kids. Mother's Day to you too.
Yeah, you do. You gonna.
Hope you doing your thing.
What up, Total Chaos? Good shit, doggy. Fucking.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, fam. Appreciate it.
What's up, man?
Shit, man. That's dope, y'all. Oh shit, 24 Hours just started calling in. Hold up.
New challenger.
We on some episode 200 tip, y'all.
200. Yeah, we're down to the 2.
Yeah.
I can't believe we still can't believe at 200 already.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
bro. It's like it doesn't seem like it's been that long, man. Holy shit.
Nah.
To be honest, I started watching y'all fucking like what episode 68, some shit. I was there for 100. I'm still fucking gonna be here.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You got to do shit.
Oh
I
man.
mean, it's doing the damn thing like daily too. It's dope.
Hell yeah.
Now we're doing
Now
it daily and
most-
shit.
Most recently, hell yeah, that's fucking dope. Especially with the fucking mix downs and shit.
Yeah. That Patreon's about to get lit, y'all. Like we got some big shit coming for that.
Oh, that's right. We got a exclusive Patreon exclusive video just uploaded on that bitch before we went live.
We got some videos coming that's gonna be fucking fresh. Like not just shit that we've already done, but shit that we're gonna be making. You guys gonna like this shit, I think.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Gotta clean my thing. My wife, my cousins doing a having a graduation party and shit, and like my wife asked me in January if I DJ for that shit, and I told her yeah, and then she's like, "You still doing that?" And I was like, "Holy fuck, when is it?" And shit.
Gonna be like, you say that like it's a bad thing and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I was just like, what? I totally forgot. I'm gonna live stream that whole shit. Yeah, you have been, Sis. Episode 1. You was the one of the motherfuckers, one of the 4 in the chat.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit, so Siznak is a fucking true OG up in this motherfucker, huh?
Oh
yeah.
yeah, man. Siznak,
yeah.
Flannel, Papa.
That's what's up.
Slide alone.
Yeah, Side Alone is a day. Well, no, he jumped on when you jumped on.
Oh yeah, because he was watching my shit. Well, he's been watching my shit since before.
So he's like at episode 30 or some shit.
Oh yeah. I came out of episode
Roxy
like 20
Riddlebox,
something.
episode 39. Yeah.
26, I think it was when I started. I interviewed on 16. Remember?
Yeah. Episode 16 is when you came on. Crazy, man. Like, fuck. God damn.
Still seems like a day we did like episode 1.
Yeah,
And if you go back to the old ones, they're a little like they start off cringy as fuck.
Oh yeah.
And then as we go on, then they start getting funny as shit. Like
Yeah, it's like my
we start
first
finding our
videos.
groove and shit.
Yeah.
It happens.
hell yeah, bro.
Side Alone was there.
New school tales, juggalos.
Side Alone was there, goddamn it. Yeah, you been around, bruh.
Oh,
Hell yeah, bro.
There's no
Sometimes he was like the only one watching my videos when I was doing some shit.
yeah.
I didn't even start live streaming until like just before I came on Tails. I started live streaming. Used to do just uploads and shit. Hell yeah.
Oh shit, Fabian said he came from a Twitter suggestion. Oh, that's what's up.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Watching pissing in the bathtub and air dust huffing.
Hell
I forget
yeah.
which one for me. Nah, Papa, you been around for a while, man. Like I'm pretty sure it was like
What up, Gabe?
I'm pretty sure
Gabe
like
Johns?
what's up, Gabe? TC the homie in the house. Hell yeah.
So Gabe.
So we got two of the fierest fucking MCs in the underground right here.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I know,
We got
right?
Jay and TC and oh man.
Is they be bringing that fire, man?
Hell yeah, bro. Always.
Yeah, man.
That Twisted show tonight, though, y'all.
Like if I could have a super group, dude, for the underground, it'd be fucking Max, Zay, Total Chaos, fucking Irate. Oh my god, bro. You know how fire that shit would
Cemetery
be,
High.
Oh.
Cemetery High would definitely be in that group.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
bro?
they
Cemetery
ain't
High,
nothing to
yeah.
it.
Cemetery High. Suicide, fucking. There's quite a few of them, man. There's still some out there we haven't even heard of yet.
Camera's stuck on one person.
Whiteout, dude. Shout out Whiteout. That's my
Oh
favorite.
yeah, that was fucking dope.
Yeah, he's fucking just about
Hell yeah.
to turn 19, man. He's killing it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mom run low key too.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Dopest young MC I know, dude. Straight up. Anything I'm doing that I can help him with, dude, I'm pulling him onto it.
Who is that? What's his name?
Whiteout.
Whiteout.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yo, I've seen some shit on. Was it fucking Twitter or some shit about him? Yeah, I've seen that name before.
There's a couple. I think there's 2 or 3 Whiteouts.
Ah.
Yeah, right. There is probably a lot.
He was in my Cypher and Succubus with that stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a dope track. I mean, I know you said it's like man to you, but I feel that track. The track is dope.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, if y'all are looking for some new shit, like some artists you might not have heard of, you might want to peep out that new Low Key joint, man.
Low key.
And I call it full of fucking MCs, man. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Don Chaos had Whiteout on his show. Hell yeah. That's who his special guest was that one day when he came on here and wouldn't tell us who it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That guy's pretty dope, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Don Chaos did the show.
I knew I heard that name before. I was like, just recently too.
Remember, he wouldn't tell us. Yeah, he wouldn't tell us. He's like, it's going to be a surprise, motherfuckers.
I think it was last week he did that shit.
Yo, I think we should be promoting our fucking guests coming up.
Yeah, we did. Should be.
You're gonna promote your guests, and then you're gonna be like CPN, and then fucking not until the day of.
Yeah.
Because your guest is gonna make
on the 19th, we got a huge guest.
Oh yeah.
That's the one we should be promoting, probably, yo.
Yeah.
Probably.
We can't promote it when we don't say who it is.
Yeah, because y'all both promoting Keegan, and that fool fucking hopped on and shit.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
A while back, but fucking
man, that Keegan needs way more views, man.
I'm surprised it didn't have more.
I can't believe that shit ain't like.
I gotta check the tags and shit and make sure it's tagged up right. That could be a big problem. Description, tags, title.
Description, tag, and title.
We know the thumbnail's on point. That shit was dope.
Yeah, but
yeah, right.
That we had like more views than those.
Is that you say you're going to Twisted tonight?
Yep.
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Me and my manager. He's a street team leader for the venue, and he's trying to get me on the street team also. So then we'll have that venue locked the fuck down.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Hopefully something doesn't pop off tonight, because that'd be a shame.
You can be rocking that Jugganati hoodie tonight.
What else am I gonna wear?
Hell yeah.
The only thing that's clean, baby.
I mean, you know what happens if you go up. You know what happens if you go up to him and mention him. You are not down.
Yeah.
Yo, man.
You must not speak his name.
On the real fucking I
don't get that shit. Like, he proved it the other night. Like, he proved everything to be pretty much a fucking everything that chick was saying was farce. You know what I'm saying? So
all I know is I didn't do shit, and if a man has a problem with me, then it's whatever, Right. I don't say shit about nobody. You can call me what you want. Let's get it.
Fear said he just forget his hoodie in the trunk.
I still think that new album's fire as fuck. Fabian, there you go. Forget his hoodie in the trunk.
yeah, don't forget it in the trunk. I need a hoodie. If I had a hoodie, dude, I'd be wearing that bitch everywhere.
Yeah.
And you said it was fucking like a once in a lifetime fucking type deal. Fucking, I should have fucking hit you up for one of them fucking Twitters.
Dude, I still got a 3XL that fucking Fat Jesus hasn't fucking paid me for yet, and I'm just holding it for him. And I'm like, damn, man, it's been like,
yeah, how much? Fucking, I'm down.
How many XO?
I'll smash that fool shit. Fuck that fool.
God damn.
You got PayPal?
Huh?
You got PayPal, fam?
PayPal, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I got it.
Oh no, man, he's gonna be mad at me.
Anyone
too.
see that video with Shaggy?
He's gonna get mad. He'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh yeah, he would definitely.
Yeah, we was just talking about that video with Sid Jones.
Hey, don't got his name on it. You didn't put his name in the back, right? It doesn't say Fat Jesus Jugganati. Whoop whoop, like you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I say some free for all. I was kidding.
I got like a big ass Rockaware coat. I think I'm gonna have it embroidered on the back. Hell yeah.
Roxy said a sausage fest on Mother's Day. Classic tales.
Oh damn.
Damn. I think I'm on bounce now. Yo, Roxy, get up in here. Shit.
Oh man, bro.
I know you still up in the chat. I can't see it, but I'm guessing.
Gotta add a taco to the sausage fest, yo. What up, 24 Eyes? What's up, bro?
Nothing flies.
Or is it
What was that?
hot dog bun?
Oh yeah.
Looks like a deaf kid hearing for the first time.
He said that Shaggy yelling at Sid vid needs to be renamed Sid stumbles and stutters while holding a phone to his ear.
Wow.
He didn't get more than half a sentence out when Shaggy was talking to him.
I haven't even finished watching that one.
Yeah, I need to watch it. I just don't want to see my man get owned so hard like that, though. Like, it was bad enough when Chuck owned him on episode, was that 100 over here?
Yeah.
That fool says there's violence in hip hop because that fool was a part of the violence. He was a victim. Wasn't he? I mean, come on, let's keep it real.
Right. Sid got cornholed, no Vaseline, Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to watch that shit.
Yeah, I started watching it, but fucking, I started checking into something else. I was like, fuck.
Yo, Toto, where you from, man?
No, my son wanted the phone. That's right. My son wanted the phone.
Hey, Toto, where you from? Where's Toto from?
Yeah, where you from, bro?
Originally, I'm from Chicago. I'm out in Pittsburgh now.
That's what's up. I'm in Cleveland.
And you said you've been doing this shit for like a while?
Yeah. I dropped my first solo in 09.
Oh, yeah. And you've been steady fucking at it, or like you fucking like took like a hiatus or fucking?
Yeah, I had a little bit of a break a few years ago. Family life and all that shit, you know, taking care of kids and stuff, priorities and everything. But I dropped the mixtape last October. It's over on DatPiff. You can actually download that shit for free. It's 13 tracks. I'm throwing together a few more for a little smaller mixtape right now, and then I'm gonna start working on an EP very shortly here. So,
how old were you when you moved out to you said you're Pittsburgh right now?
yeah, I've been out here for about 4 years, so pretty much all I know is Chicago. I still get lost out here and shit.
Oh yeah, I fucking feel you, dog. I recently moved somewhere fucking up north in Cali, and like I literally don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I do DoorDash to familiarize myself with the area, but fucking it's crazy, dog. You know?
Like, you get me anywhere near home, I don't even I know which way north, east, west, south. I know where I'm at. Like out here, I don't even know what direction I'm facing right now.
I know the feeling. Oh yeah.
Fabian said somebody timestamped it. It wasn't you. You the timestamp king.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, damn it, Fabian, that's your job. What are you talking about?
Aren't you watching the show? Shit, man. Fucking hop on it, man. You don't need to be told what to do. You got your own brain. It's like that one song. Fuck, man. From the Fearless Red Fury. What is it? Fuck. Julius fucking. I don't know. I've been listening to Super Villains lately, so
Nice.
yeah. I got that shit like 2 weeks ago, so I've been bumping that shit, you know? Fucking Shaggy goes hard on that shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Shaggy does and Esham, man.
Yep.
I was kind of bummed that shit didn't work out.
Yeah.
Fabian said somebody's moving in on my turf. Yo, I caught you timestamping CPN's vid yesterday. I was like, damn, there he goes. Oh, shit.
So you got your own fucking studio, fucking Total Chaos, or no? It's fucking just like at
No,
home.
I got
That's
a.
pissed.
I go to my dude over in Cobblestone. He's got this huge setup in his basement. Like to even walk into getting in the studio is like a fucking maze. But like it's a beautiful setup. He's got a nice booth, big ass board and shit. So yeah, I don't know how to mix and shit like that. So I just let the professionals do their job.
Right.
Yeah, fuck it, man. Be the vocalist. Hey, man. Hey, eventually you might want to figure that shit out, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean I have a microphone and shit like that. It's just out of the time it's gonna take for me to learn how to do everything is gonna set me back so far. It's just rather just pay the little bit extra money and have somebody knows what they're doing do it.
Yeah.
How much do you pay for mixing and shit, bro?
My studio guy's he's 60 an hour, so it all depends on how fast I get my.
That's about standard.
Dude, my homie down the street will do it for dirt cheap, man. He's the shit. Just saying.
What up, West Haven?
Whole song for you for 20 bucks.
Yeah, I usually go in there with like 2 or 3 songs ready to record, just knock out my lyrics real quick and let him do his thing for the rest of the time and shit.
Okay. I thought you meant like you recorded at your spot, but then you sent your stems over or some shit to get mixed.
No, if I did that, I know there's a million people online that I can get it mixed from. So,
yeah,
but yeah, I kind of like the process of sitting behind the guy that's behind the board with my ears on it too, while it's being mixed and shit like that. I'm old school with it, so.
Yeah, I feel you.
Hell yeah.
You like to sit next to him and tweak knobs and shit? Shaggy and Jay
Yeah, I
style?
don't really touch knobs, but like I give suggestions.
It's like me and my best friend, man. When we're mixing a record, that's like one of the funnest parts of the whole shit. Like we have so much fucking fun. We're like, yo, let's add a sound effect here of like this one joint we did where dude said, I forgot my knife, but I found some rusty scissors. I said, yo, let's get a pair of scissors and put a scissor noise right there and shit. He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the funnest part, man. Mixing down the record is like one of the funnest parts.
Yeah.
It takes the longest.
It does take the longest. Well, like after you're done recording, it's like it's the time you get to relax and chill out and you're recording everything and it's like you got to be focused on what you're doing and shit like that. And then when you're done with all that, you get to chill out a little bit and let the adrenaline kind of relax and.
Yo, 24, where you at, man? You like in the studio or some shit, like some kind of, or you just in a room, like black room, gray room?
He's at headquarters, bro.
Right?
Making sure none of us fuck up.
That's right. Man, you just gave it away, Run, damn it.
Sorry.
Hear me now? Give it away.
So what's your next project, Total Chaos?
I'm finished with this little mixtape I'm working on right now. I don't even know what I'm calling it, honestly. I'm just working until I'm satisfied and then
call it satisfied.
Then start buying beats for EP. I might start making a little bit too. Get back into producing a little bit.
Bro, call it the Satisfied EP.
What's up?
Call it the Satisfied EP.
Hell yeah.
That's good. That's a good idea.
Oh no.
Hell yeah.
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
I work out my technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
what's
we
up,
hear
man?
you.
There you are.
Awesome. I'm live from my compound.
Nice.
Right? Fuck. Well, you heard. All right.
That's that backdrop he got, man. That shit's dope.
Dude, that is a dollar store original. Man, I went to fucking Goodwill, $10 for a Chinese ring.
That shit's crazy, bro. I'd love
Just
to have
camera
one of them.
placement.
Yeah.
All the lights is just like there's $6 lights from Walmart. There's like work lights or whatever. And I went and got some of those gels that are for like reading books or whatever, and kind of gangster rigged them over everything.
That's dope.
Hell yeah, I got MacGyver that shit.
Well, I got a little board and stuff. I've just been trying to figure out how to make it all work.
Hit up Brooklyn, man. Might be able to help you out.
Fabian said I had to perform a transplant this morning.
Hey, you're wearing my fucking hoodie.
Fucking smart cart was busted.
Oh,
you gotta send me a picture, bro.
Official Jugganati.
You gotta send me a picture rocking the hoodie, man. Get that promo. Get that promo.
Oh, for sure.
Hell yeah. Fearless leaders spirit. Transplant this morning. I had to perform.
Where'd you say you could get your shit at?
Damn, Fabian, what are you, a surgeon?
Oh shit. Hell yeah. Fabian, no, he had to perform a transplant. Probably talking about plants. Transplanting the plant.
Probably.
Oh,
Smart
I got
cart
it.
was busted.
Somewhere fucking up north.
Hell yeah, man. Episode 200, motherfuckers. It's crazy.
I know.
Fucking blows my mind.
Happy Mother's Day, everyone, from my man B Clown. Whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop. P Clown.
Come on, episode 200. You see me.
See me.
Whoa,
We need-
whoa.
We need to start doing product placement, you know?
Oh yeah.
Just get some sponsors, and you just, you know, casually drink your beer or your energy drink.
Yo, we only got 20 watching, yo. What the hell is going on?
What's going on?
People are
Yo,
with their mother.
Zay, you know Cody Manson out there in Ohio?
Yeah, I know Cody. I've known him since I was 15.
You get a chain from him. You should get a hookup on a chain from him, bro.
Do what?
You see his chains?
Oh yeah,
His
Chain Gang.
chains.
Shout out Chain Gang.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got chains?
Yeah, they're like
Yeah,
he
he
makes
got
it
chains.
himself. It's
He's got
hard.
some dope
It looks good.
Nice.
Yeah, he's performing tonight at the Twisted Show.
Nice.
I'm sure he'll have some change.
Damn, have him get at us. We're looking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does them pretty cheap. They're like $50. They're pretty durable too. I've gotten like 5 from him already.
Damn.
Sisnack said, let's all vote now for No Skelly on 200.
I bought one from him last year.
Damn.
And then I got a couple of logos done and shit.
Oh, damn.
Guy's been voted off the island.
Skelly got voted off. Oh, damn.
Didn't Link rocks.
Oh, damn.
Yo, give Rocks TV the link.
Oh, yeah, you need to give Rocks TV the link for sure. Yeah. How do you get dressed down by Shaggy 2 Dope, man? That's a special phone call.
I still got one.
Hell yeah, that's why I said give Rocks TV the link. Maybe he'll call here. Give us them views.
Oh yeah.
If Fabian said advanced guest timer on Skeletor. Hell yeah.
Man, I got a couple more pieces of equipment I gotta get, but like I'll be able to plug my guitar and stuff into this board. It's pretty sick.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
We gotta do some soundproofing in here though.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that too in here.
Call Comfort USA.
Getting a couple of them foam.
Well, every once in a while, if you watch Goodwill, like every once in a while, some crazy shit will pop in there, and like I've found like actual studio insulation foam like at Goodwill.
Oh yeah, man! I found all kinds of crazy shit at Goodwill. Crazy. Like, what the fuck? Like that Super Nintendo I got with fucking Zelda Link to the Past came with it. All the Donkey Kong countries came with it. The only thing it didn't have was 2 controllers and the power adapter because the lady's like, "Oh, I sold them. She had sold them fucking without knowing that it went with all the shit. And it was only $20 for that Super Nintendo, bro. All them games. I was like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
It was half off day, so I got that bitch for 10.
Nice.
Sweetest Goodwill lick I ever caught, bro.
Man, what happened? What happened to the $10 Tail the Lotus podcast T-shirts?
Took down for copyright.
They got taken down because copyright.
Oh, we need some fucking like episode 200 or like when you hit a certain year mark, like cheap ass T-shirts.
Right. We need to come up with some different designs and shit, and a better place to sell them at. What's up, flannel? Whoop whoop.
Whoop flannel.
How about we start the cheap ass T-shirt of the month club? Different Tales of Lotus thing.
Well, that's a good idea.
Right. Flannel's in the house.
What up,
he wasn't going to miss episode 200. So what you working on, Zay, right now? Are you working on anything? Still working on that EP?
No, dude. I had the whole album done, but I split it up, and I'm just gonna drop it in EPs. All I gotta do is buy on my rights to all the platforms and shit, like Receive Baby, and that'll be dropped, and then I'll just push it on. I just haven't done it yet because there's one more song I want to knock. I have it already written, knock it out, and get it smacked on there too. It's only going to be 8 tracks, but I'm going to push it real good.
And where did you say you could get your shit, Total Chaos?
What's up?
No, for Total Chaos. Like, where did you say that you can get your shit?
What shit are we referring to?
Like CDs and stuff.
Oh, your music and stuff.
Oh, well, the last one I put out was just online. I'm gonna have to search around and figure out what I'm gonna do with this one. It might be just digital. A lot of people don't really want hard copies anymore, so I might print off like a few or do like pre-orders and shit like that. But it's to the point where printing up CDs isn't worth it. It's more expensive than it's worth nowadays.
Yeah, right. That's true.
Everybody's listening to shit on their phones anyway.
But I think he was referring to the link to that old shit, I believe.
Oh, that's on that Piff. The easiest way to find that is just to Google TC Wood Chipper Chronicles, and it'll pop up.
All right. For sure.
And then you can hit my my YouTube as well. There's a lot of most of that shit's on my YouTube, and that's TV in-house.
Hell yeah, B-Clown. I played like 2 or 3 of them metal tracks yesterday, man. The band's pretty good. Production, but the actual music was fire, bro. I was feeling that shit.
Damn, there was this one band. I don't know. There's one group. They were like, they rapped, but it was like a metal rap. Like someone in Discord had put it up like months back, and I think it was called Fork or I don't know, something with Big Fork. I don't know what it was called, but that shit was kind of dope. So I was like, rap metal, hell yeah.
Sub Roxy.
What's up, guys? Congratulating.
Roxy!
Whoop, whoop.
It's no longer a sausage fest anymore.
What up, though?
Shit, just chilling.
Happy Mother's Day, y'all. Hope everyone's having a good day and shit.
Oh yeah. So far so good.
Hell yeah.
So far, so good.
Hey guys, don't forget, call your mom. Call your motherfucking mom.
Call your mom. Call your mom.
Happy Mother's Day. I'm not even calling my own mom. She's just fuck. An asshole, huh?
Damn, son.
It's morning time over here, so it's all right. I still got time.
Oh, there's plenty of time.
Yeah, Paul says finding a female on Mother's Day.
Damn, sis, my mom sucks, so fuck calling her. Damn, bruh.
Hey, keep it real, sis. All I can say, keep it real.
I'm on.
Everybody, keep it real. 100.
And, you know, some people.
Papa said, finally a female on Mother's Day.
Yeah, I know.
What happened?
Papa said, finally a
Some people
female
don't
on
have
Mother's
good
Day.
relationships with their mothers, and I understand that shit too. But you know,
Yeah.
try to respect your mom either way, y'all.
Yeah.
You know. So what the fuck? I get on here and everyone's quiet. What the fuck, man? Y'all don't like me anymore or what?
Flannel said Squeegee Mac is out everyone's mom while they're on this podcast.
Oh goddamn. Of course.
What's good with you? What are you gonna do?
Fabian said I swatted my mom for Mother's Day.
Yeah. That's harsh.
Damn, boy.
Uh-oh.
I feel like Phantom of the Opera /
What's up, Living Legend? What's good?
What's up, Living Legend?
Hey, Linda's House of Chill. What's going on? Happy Mother's Day to you and shit.
Everybody, happy Mother's Day to the ladies, to the future mothers, to mothers, everybody, female wife. Have a good day, everybody.
Oh shit. Slide along. Ouija bangs trainees. Oh shit.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, you can't trust
That water
this
damage,
video.
though.
You don't know what you're looking at.
That water damage is fire, though.
I've heard
I
it.
want to see them fresh
in the
boxes. A non-oxide. A non-side.
A non-side in the house. What up, B Clown? With them fresh boxes.
What's up, you clown?
Tommy James sent me a fresh box. I can't wait to check it Monday. I'm going to check it.
Oh, man. I got a fresh package from 7th Dimension. Shout out to 7th Dimensions for that fresh ass order of Sludge and fucking Neuromancer and number 1. That shit's fire, yo. I'm already through 2 packs. I gotta get it. I need like 100 grams of this shit or more.
Yeah, well, I didn't know we
He
were
said I need
masking
like 100
up.
grams of this shit.
What's up?
I didn't know we were masking up, bro.
Oh shit. I just found it sitting there. I was like, fuck it, might as well throw it out.
I just found it sitting there. So what's up, Roxy? What you got going on today? Shit.
Just chilling right now. I actually got a package from Seventh yesterday.
Nice.
So I
Hell
want
yeah.
to give him a big ass thank you for that. Dude is got legit shit. If you guys want to try kratom, you know.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Really, don't trust that shit at your local gas stations, Joe. Just
No,
you
don't
want to
buy
buy it from somebody
Well,
capsules.
that
yeah.
Don't avoid the capsules.
Uh,
Try to find a good, reliable source. Seventh has good shit.
yeah.
For sure. I know by personal experience. And shout outs to that dude, man. I didn't expect anything. He didn't say he was sending me shit. I just got a fucking package yesterday. I was like, oh shit.
The homie Lakeland Lunacy got one as well. I seen that shit online.
nice.
Hell yeah.
Damn, I better check the
I'm gonna make a
PO
video
box then,
for
because B Clown got one too.
Nice.
So,
I'm telling you, bro.
yeah, like a lot of people don't know what kratom is because it's kind of this new, like, idea, you know, plant. I mean, this plant's been around for hella years, but people have not known about it on this side of the country. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
So I'm gonna probably make a video
It's
like
you,
promoting Seventh Dimension and also telling people about kratom and like what it is and what it does and shit, so that people are educated.
it's
and
really
aware.
good. I guess it's good for like what the fuck was it?
It's good for many things.
Yeah, a lot of things, man. It was something.
It's good for
specific to it.
pain, anxiety. It's good for like a stimulant,
Oh.
kind of like coffee in the morning.
Boost your immune system.
Yeah,
That's what
boost
it
your
does.
immune system. Fucking.
Yeah,
It's another natural plant, y'all. So anybody saying otherwise is tripping.
it's part of the coffee family.
Yep, it is. It's a cousin to the coffee plant. You're right, man.
Hey, I'm about to bounce off. I'm gonna hop back on in a little bit if y'all are still popping.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
Zay.
bro.
Okay, peace out.
Much love, homie.
All right, then, Zay.
Yeah.
That shit has me dying, man. That whoop whoop.
So
It had me dying the first time he did it, and I heard it.
is anybody gonna hit this Twisted show or what?
Not me.
Was it coming to your guys' town? Anybody?
Zay is tonight.
No,
He
Zay
said it was.
You said it tonight. That's dope.
I don't even know. I don't even know if Twisted comes to California. I'm even probably looking out for them. So.
Man, y'all, man, I hit up the show they did in Flint, dude. The show they did in Flint. I think it was like the first show they've ever done in Flint. Maybe I'm not sure, but first time I've ever seen them in Flint, and that shit was dope. I hope they go to the Clio. They keep calling it Clio Cannabis Cup, but it's Clio.
You better
yeah.
tell them how to fucking pronounce it, Warloxide.
Everybody says Clio. I don't know why. It's not CLEO. It's CLIO. But yeah, it's Clio Cannabis Cup. ICP performed at it last year, and I think it'd be dope if Twisted did this year. I think that'd go over
Yeah,
well.
they don't come anywhere near me, like, ever. Nobody does.
No?
It's like a 4-hour drive to when they come, like, anywhere near my state. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I know the last time they were supposed to come to my town, they had moved next to Cincinnati.
Dude, they killed it over here at fucking Buick City, man. That shit was
Kratom, the
dope,
more
bro.
you know.
One thing I can say about Twisted is they still know how to rock a stage, yo. They can fucking. They're good on stage. They're good performers.
They always
Hard
have.
to find. I can hear a lot of
The
rappers.
videos, like, for them performing lately, I can't get down with the drummer behind them, man. It's like it irks me. I don't know why.
It's
I mean,
different.
I don't know. It may be
Change.
the video quality that I'm hearing, but I don't know. It just doesn't sound the same from what
I
I'm used to
agree,
them
total
performing.
chaos.
Right.
I like him better without Draven as well. I do.
He's good. I ain't gonna say that he ain't good. He's really
No,
fucking good.
he's a phenomenal drummer.
good.
I'm
I
not
just-
taking anything away from him. I just think it pulls away from their show because we're so used to the fucking, like, everything being there, and it's just like it feels blank
Yeah.
to me.
I want some
hearing
more
it.
monsters on stage like Jason and fucking Michael Myers and this crazy shit going on stage other than the drummer.
Yeah. Well, I think
Sometimes
they're-
the drums are too loud.
They're changing things little by little as they're going along, and some of it's gonna catch and some of it isn't. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they're doing their thing. I can't hate on them for it. It's just what I'm used to.
It's evolution.
I think it was good as far as like taking them on the tour with them, the Warp Tour. I think that was pretty dope.
Yeah, like
Right.
that. I'm sure that fit in perfect at
Yeah.
Warped Tour, but like it's just a normal Twisted tour. Like,
Yeah.
like everything. He's like they're the whole show, and it's like I don't know. It's like even the older songs. It's just and it sounds like the same drum beat he's doing over most of them too.
He looks
So
pretty
it's like,
bored. Yeah, he looks bored as fuck because he's just playing the beat over and over and over. Like he's like fucking bored. You know?
right. Like you're playing a rap beat on drums. Like that's got to be boring as hell for him.
Yeah, I don't think he
Just
played at.
Right.
over again.
He played. I think he played at Twistmas, but he didn't play at the one here in Flint. He was yeah, it's Twist. I think he played at Twistmas is what it was. He
Here's a
jammed
question.
out, man, but it was so loud compared to the rest of the beat and shit. It was just
Well, I
crazy.
bet.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys this:
What's up?
He said it
do
was
you
so
think
loud.
that the Twisted will ever give like Draven his own drum solo in a song, like just random drum solo?
I think that'd be pretty dope. Like,
Yeah,
They should keep having
yeah,
him before.
probably on a live show, yeah.
like if they want to have him on the album and shit, that's cool. But whenever it comes to the stage performance, man, it's like, especially
Yeah,
his
they
paint, it just don't match.
Right.
Right. I'm a metalhead too, so like I've gone to a lot of metal shows and there's like drum solos and shit, and I was just curious, is he ever gonna do that, or is he just gonna sit there and be like pop 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 pop? You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Yeah.
I think it'd be
Like
dope.
picking his nose and shit.
I think it'd be dope if he did a solo.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you see
It would be.
Slipknot, sometimes they'll have their drummer do a solo, man. He just goes crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Do they still do that platform freaking where they bolt down the drummer and the freaking
Yeah, dude.
You do that?
Like
Yeah,
Tommy
if you're
Lee
gonna have
and
him on
shit.
stage, like show his skills and shit.
I remember that. They did that in that movie. What was that? Which movie was that? That one about
Fabian said Twisted has Saint Anger sounding drums on their tour.
God damn.
I hated that album so much. Oh, my God.
I did.
Some songs are good. You can't deny that. I mean, some songs are all right.
You guys talking about Generation Nightmare?
Motley Crue. That's what
Can't hear them. No, we're talking about Metallica Saint Anger.
Oh, I don't listen to any new Metallica. Anything before the Black Album, I'm cool with though.
But he said Twisted ain't Motley Crue. There will never be a solo.
My
Generation
biggest thing
Nightmare, I
is
like
with
it,
them-
man. I like it.
When their music
I
evolves,
check
man,
it
like
out. I heard the single though; it's not bad for what it is. Like that type of music, it's like I'm not against Twisted doing shit like that. They've always kind of had a little bit of a rock feel to some of their songs anyway. It's nice, but they went full board with this one. So it's not bad. Like I've heard people that are like in that genre constantly put out worse music than that song. So.
hell yeah, Brooklyn says congratulations on episode 200. Sorry can't be on, but love you, motherfuckers. Hell yeah, bro.
Thanks, homie.
We love you too, Brooklyn.
Yes, sir.
We love you, Becklin.
Backlund.
I know 24 doesn't like the new Twisted album.
Yo, man, I think it's pretty dope. Other than the songs I don't like the rock ones. I don't like the evolution of the music, man. Like, even like Metallica, look at their music now. It evolved a lot, and they just kind of fallen off now. It's not like they used
Sound
to
like
be.
ballsack now, dude.
Yeah.
Say what?
Yeah, Cash Buddy, I agree. His verse on Something New is fire. Oh my God.
Yeah, they do sound like balls.
It was like the old mono came back.
Something. Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. When
Role
Metallica
model.
starts crying, dude, I'm done, man. That's that whiny shit.
Metallica starts crying.
That Some Kind of Monster documentary really fucking turned me off of them after I watched that shit. I was like, these grown ass men crying and arguing and whining over dumb shit. Like, fuck that. Y'all motherfuckers are rich. Just make your fucking music already. Like, what the fuck?
That shit was happening with System of a Down too. They were supposed to come out with a new album, and then they fucking Serge and Darren can't get along. They're just like, no, I want to do it my way. No, I want to do it my way.
Yeah, their music changed at the end there,
That-
man. It was different.
That happens when you get 5 people in one group, like, and they all got their own opinions on the way they want the music to go, and you know what I mean. If none of them match, then it's it becomes difficult. The more people you get involved, the harder it is.
Right.
So,
Especially when they're like people like Metallica have been doing it for that that long. You're getting the same room with the same 5 people for 40 years, and eventually they're going to get on each other's nerves.
Yeah, them suing Napster doing that shit was fucking retarded, man.
It was.
Oh yeah.
Whiny ass bitch.
That was all fucking. That was all ours though. The other band members didn't have really shit to do with that, but they caught the, for being it was guilty by association type shit.
Like they need more fucking money,
Exactly.
Yeah, right. Exactly. And look what happened. Like the digital game changed the whole music fucking era.
Like for money instead of just like trying to come to an agreement on something. You know what I mean? Because it made them look greedy.
Yeah, it did.
Only people downloaded is the people that didn't really want to buy it anyway. So, like, you got your hardcore fans that'll still go out and buy your hard copies, so just shut up about it.
I know.
They have millions of them, so like, fuck.
Right?
Who cares about the couple 100,000 people that fucking bootlegged it?
I don't know.
Shit.
Metallica.
They lost their fucking minds.
Rage after the music started going like way downhill. So, I mean, from their perspective, I could see, but they're still selling out arenas and stuff. So apparently, it doesn't matter. Like,
they're still doing something right.
And now they got programs like YouTube that'll fucking pick up on it and automatically give them the money for it if it gets played on somebody else's channel and somebody try to bootleg it to somebody else.
Well, you can can't you control your content where you can share if someone makes a clip video or something or commentary on your stuff that you can share the monetization with them?
Yeah, Creative Commons type style shit.
Yeah, I've done live streams and fucking.
Flannel wants that link.
Background.
I'm about to send it to him.
We bitch about Metallica. Send me the link. Hell yeah.
Send me a link.
Shit, you got the link.
I mean,
Metallica. I'm not. I know that.
I don't know.
I used to love Metallica's music, man. It's just
Dude, give me Ride the Lightning, fucking Master of Puppets, fucking any of that shit. I'm down. I'm down. And Justice for All, dude, I'm down.
Man, that shit was.
Their
dope.
last album was actually pretty good. I liked it a lot. It was actually back to the roots.
Stop crying.
Metallica is Metallica's like a soundtrack for a lot of fucking shit, man. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit that you just see that's Metallica fits it. That's the kind of shit they had. Used to, anyway.
Get it.
I don't know how any of y'all support the new Twisted record based off of did you go through and listen to the songs and listen to some of the lyrics and stuff and what they're talking about and who they're talking to? Because they're specifically talking to all Juggalos. That last track on that album was just a complete if you have an issue with us and you bring up anything that's inconsistent with us, then go fuck yourself. I know you were they basically said if you're an OG and you've been down from the beginning and all of a sudden you're starting to have some issues with some of the things that they're doing, you can just eat a dick.
Yeah.
So I really don't feel I don't feel the love from Twisted. I don't understand why everybody keeps pushing this thing, this weak fence riding thing of oh, this will all blow over. This shit's not blowing over. Lotus is not coming back. Fucking Twist is not joining back up with Psychopathic. I don't understand why people don't want to see what's wrong. It's a done divide. They decided to separate. They don't want to be. They only use the family thing when it's convenient. When they want to claim false rape accusations, then it's family. But for the last year and a half before that, how many times do you hear family? How many times do you hear family in interviews?
Right.
They've been trying to make this divide. So all this fence riding thing that I saw in the Carnival Spirits chat the other day, I don't understand it. They literally are making songs and telling us we don't love you anymore.
Oh
Like
shit.
it was all a lie. It was never a good marriage. All those times that we were having vacations and stuff, we were cheating on you the entire time.
Right.
It was never
Right.
a
Yeah, I see a lot of
I
people.
feel if they were gonna if they were gonna reconcile and like be cool again, it would have happened a long time ago.
Oh,
And the
definitely.
longer the more time goes by, the farther apart everything's getting. You know what I mean? Because they're getting more used to being away from each other now, so it's all right with everybody.
I don't even know why that's necessarily a problem. Why does that have to be a
I
problem?
don't see it as a
Twisted
problem
didn't
either.
leave.
I wasn't mad at Twisted for leaving like in the first place.
Yeah, I wasn't either. I was like, oh, that means more freshness for, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
they're just splitting
honestly,
up. Like,
if you think about it, if they would have stayed, half of the people that are getting shots and deals and attention in the underground right now would still be fighting for a spot.
Oh yeah, totally.
So
$5
you
super
can't
chat.
open things up.
Michael B said, "Happy Mother's Day to all Juggalo mom, not Juggalette, but Juggalo mom that keep it 200. Whoop whoop, Jugganati. Hell yeah,
hell yeah.
I think so. Super chat, homie.
yeah, homie. That's what's up.
I don't know. The Twisted thing just bothers me, man. They go out there and they talk mad shit. They like everybody had a problem with their boxes, and it's not the fact that like not everyone won things. The issues aren't people are mad because I didn't win the 10 grand or I didn't win like a jersey or something. The issues that come from the whole situation is people were specifically told and sold that this box would have this amount of like merchandise in it, that you would have something like special, and it was just a big box of back stock of shit that people already had. They had to know when you made 1,000 boxes that those 1,000 people already had like the majority of those CDs, and they could have done like 10 different things that would have been easier, like putting some autograph photos in there.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
That have
Like
more
madness,
value,
man. I
probably
just
more
seen
valuable to the fans.
It's crazy. Like
I just seen that box that package that Madness sent fucking Die Ghetto Freak Show was chock full of goodness. And there was probably well over $100 worth of shit in that package that he got.
yeah.
Did y'all see that? Dude, there was like actual pictures and shit of fucking Bedlam and shit, and him and Prozac and fucking. Oh my god, dude! It was like so much shit. CDs, old ass House of Crazy flyers, all kinds of shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. He's got some shit. He's got like a whole fucking. You might as well call it a fucking underground museum.
Yeah, really.
Pretty much.
Oh my god, I have some really fucking exciting news for you guys.
What's that?
Oh shit!
So I'm having a fucking custom bong made. So sick, dude. And I'm gonna do like a crazy unboxing for it, but you guys can only imagine what's gonna be on this fucking bong. It's gonna be so fucking sweet.
I know it's gonna be awesome.
Hell yeah. So keep your eyes peeled, motherfuckers, for the riddle bong unboxing.
Get you a grinder to go with it, Roxy.
Hell yeah, man. My fucking grinder of like 15 years, the bottom half of it just fell apart. I'm like, motherfucker, dude.
Wow.
Screen all fucking came out. I'm like, fucking worthless. Shit lasted like 15 years, though. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but they're out there. You can get custom grinders, too.
Hell yeah.
I had a bong that I bought when I was 18. I broke that shit accidentally when I was like 27. I had that shit like almost like 10 years, couple years, like fuck.
Damn, the MVP bong, man.
Exactly. It was tiny. It was like a little like handheld. It was fucking badass. It was fucking get ripped like a motherfucker. Oh yeah.
I like those good old ghetto like acrylic steamrollers, man.
When it broke, I was like, oh no! Like, oh my god.
He said, oh no.
Yeah. I wanted to cry.
Breaking your favorite piece is heartbreaking.
Hell yeah. I was like, oh my goodness. I wanted to cry. But shit happens.
It does.
My first bong got broken by somebody else, so I was.
That's the worst when somebody else breaks your shit.
This gotta be my favorite piece so far, bro. This ball I've had fucking ever, man. This shit's so fucking dope. Oh my god, it's flat. Hell yeah.
That's
Bubbles.
cool.
I've dropped it on the concrete twice and it didn't break. It has a crack.
Nice.
Not like that. See,
Damn.
going across right here is a little crack. Yeah.
I like those fucking like triple layered fucking glass.
That's what
like,
that is,
double-
Yeah,
Double
double
layered
blown.
is the best. Like, fucking triple layered, I mean, is dope too. Fuck it,
This bitch is pretty thick. It's probably triple layered. Fucking thick as fuck.
Hell yeah.
I like the
Yeah,
dark
frozen
light paint.
bong.
Yeah, it's like glow in the dark paint and shit.
Nice.
That's cool.
Hell yeah.
Neat,
That's
like,
pretty dope, Warloxide, but mine's probably going to be cooler. Sorry to burst your bubble.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
no, I'm just
Oh, it is, yo. I know. I'm trying to get the homie, get a hold of homie to make my shit. I'm supposed to be getting some bowls and bongs made.
Nice.
You get some Warloxide bowls or what?
Yeah, or
Some
like
tails from the
bong.
Lotus podcast steamrollers and shit.
Yeah, but that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Dope.
Meat Cousin said nice Elsa bomb.
Look at D Cloud. It almost looked like an Elsa bomb when I first seen it. I thought it was at first until I
It
First
does
in the
look,
Game of
it
Thrones.
does look like it, bro.
Yeah. Hell yeah. If it didn't say that
Frozen.
on there, I had the fucking dragon on there, I would have fucking thought for sure it was frozen.
That sucks, Fabian.
Just the fucking look how thick that motherfucking bowl is, though, dude. That motherfucker's thick as shit.
Damn.
Is it a glass on glass bomb or
Yeah, glass and glass insert.
yeah.
That
Nope.
new shit.
Yeah.
Some
Now
of
we
that
no longer need
new.
those little rubber pieces to to fucking
Carve
create
it up.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
No more rubber rings on our bongs, y'all. What the fuck?
This is pretty cool too, yo. This is for the vaporizer, but you can light it. You can pack this bitch full and smoke it like a bowl if you want. But
Hey,
it
you
works-
still got that portable rig?
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Hasn't burned out yet?
I need some wax.
Oh yeah.
It's probably out there somewhere.
All this
What,
fucking weed talk.
what was that? What did you say that was? That was a rig or what? That was a different rig or what?
What's that?
The shit you put away right now.
Oh, this was it's for a vaporizer.
Vaporizer.
It's like a box mod, man. You like plug this box in.
Oh yeah, the one with the bag and shit, and then you.
No, this don't have a bag. It's not the volcano, but
All right,
same idea.
different. It's not
Dude, those
similar.
volcanoes are gangster though. Those are fucking tight.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it. I want to try it though, but fucking,
It's crazy. It's so crazy, dude. You get
I've
so
seen them
fucking
on
close.
like fucking those 420 documentaries and shit. The fucking big ass fucking slinky bags and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Hell no, that's
Oh.
down.
I gotta get cigarettes and shit, yo.
Okay.
I think I'm out.
All right,
I'm gonna bounce off here for a minute. I'll be back.
Okay.
all right.
Trump equals
He's
Jesus.
about to go to the stove, pick up some Doritos and say, "What up, Michael Green? Whoop whoop."
Get some Doritos up in this bitch.
I think he might. I think Michael Bean might be a troll.
Yeah. I
Some
think Trump is Jesus brothers. Trump equals Jesus. See his
All right,
commitment,
just 'cause
religious
he's-
attitude, patriotism. He
Yeah,
really
just because he's
made a
supporting
cry
Trump
out.
doesn't make him a fucking troll. Yeah.
Hallelujah.
He supports Trump. He's a troll.
Oh man.
He's a troll for Trump.
You know what? I think it's truly hilarious that so many people are like anti-Trump, but they can't name anything that he's specifically done. They just throw some kind of headlight thing. He's a racist. How?
He's a dickhead.
He does this. How? Like I don't. It's
Porn
so mind
star.
boggling to me because people won't talk about things that they don't know about most of the time.
And
If
got
you don't
timed
know how
out.
to bake a lasagna, you won't bake a lasagna. But you'll just start talking about some politics, like you know
I
something.
don't like his hair. His toupee is better than mine.
Oh shit.
I mean, if somebody actually had like some disagreements on some policies and some shit, then I could see. But like, that's not what people talk about. They talk about stupid shit. What everybody should be mad about is the fact that we have a bunch of representatives called Congress, and we have a bunch of like senators and how like all these people in the House that are just running around that we're paying hundreds of thousands of dollars every year to make laws, and they're not making laws. They're literally not doing their job right now.
Yeah, I think everyone in the House and Senate should be fired and start over.
They're not doing their job. We should be mad about that shit. Like, it's not just the president. We should be mad at everybody. Everybody in the government's not doing their job.
Isn't that shit already known? Like, what the fuck? I've been knowing that shit, man. Motherfuckers ain't doing shit.
Man,
Yeah,
the president
the whole
is just the
House
puppet.
That's the
be
point.
fired and they need to be replaced.
It's just like the march. You can't just sit on your ass. Like, knowing is half the battle, literally, like G.I. Joe said. Like, you have to call your representative and be up their ass, and or pull like Cortez and just find a fucking district where there's nobody that's running, or it's an easy thing, and like take it over yourself. But everybody wants to complain, cry, and bitch and moan, but I don't see anybody writing any fucking letters. I don't see anybody doing anything. I would think that the Juggalo community would have learned its lesson when we got put on the FBI list, but people still continue to choose to like willfully be ignorant, not pay attention to anything politically, not pay attention to any of the representatives, and allow this train to keep like rolling like this. Like every once in a while, somebody gets excited because shrooms got passed. Yeah, because somebody like took the time to pass shrooms. Somebody in the marijuana group took the time to pass marijuana. Like, that's legislation. That's writing your representative. That's like working on bills and doing something actively, like being a part of your country. So it drives me
instead of
nuts
sitting around just bitching about it.
Yeah, like do something instead of bitching about it. Like, make some movements. And don't tell me we can't make movements, because the march got news during a time frame when there was other stuff going on in this country. And,
you
and around
just
the
said.
world.
Oh, sorry. All right, guys, I'm gonna go have a Mother's Day breakfast. So, deuces. Happy Mother's Day to mothers, future mothers. Every woman in between, and everybody else. Deuces, y'all. Whoop 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 whoop.
Whoop 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 whoop.
I'm getting lazy as hell with that button run.
Hell yeah. Fearless leader educates his followers, Fabian said. What up, Shawnzy?
Whoop whoop, Shawnzy.
Man, I feel for Sean's and Carlos Spirits. Yeah, yesterday they were on there and they were talking about the whole Twisted thing, and they were giving their opinion, and like their entire chat was just a bunch of fence riders, and I was just like, wow, you're so concerned for yourself that you have abandoned what is typically an American principle of integrity. You're just like, whatever. It's not like I just listen to music. Well, at what point So if Twisted, like it came out that Twisted or any other band with whatever band insert your favorite band was like a bunch of child molesters and they're part of some sex cult, are you gonna then separate yourself from like the actions of the band and the music? That's completely and utterly ridiculous.
That happened to me, man. One of my favorite bands, fucking Lost Prophets, like their fucking singer did some crazy sick shit, man.
Is he the one that was?
And it was like crazy what he did.
Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was attempted to have sex with babies, not children, but
yeah.
Damn.
A baby, man. Yeah.
Dude, there's another fucking sick band.
Crazy.
You guys remember Cake, right? The band Cake?
Yeah.
Apparently the drummer is like a hella pedophile. Like, what the fuck, man? I love Cake. What the fuck?
Well,
yeah, Cake was dope, dude. Yeah.
Real quick.
apparently 6 of the producers slash like agents for Nickelodeon, like for iCarly and different shows and similar ones like All That and the Man Divine Show and stuff.
Yeah.
Are like part of a like 6
Yeah,
or
Dan
9
Schneider.
power ring.
Oh.
No, it's not just one. There's like 6 or 9 people tied up into this thing.
Oh, God,
It was
yeah.
like a feeder system.
What the fuck, dude?
They had their offices next to Nickelodeon, and they would feed the kids into the auditions. Like,
Oh.
Sick fucks.
Yeah, really.
that's why, like, I'm saying, obviously something happened because we saw like how Amanda Bynes ended up later in life.
Yeah. She
Yeah, how she went crazy.
That's a reaction to trauma. That's an obvious reaction to trauma. You got traumatized somewhere in your life. It's pretty easy to plan it out and figure it out when you start connecting the dots. Like, but like, should you just continue to support Nickelodeon, or should you tell Nickelodeon, hey, like, how about you cut that shit out? Like there's like certain things where like, I'm just tired of the fence riding. Like, I get it. Like, if you're a Twisted fan, I get it. Like, I understand like the normal fandom. But what I don't understand for like OGs, I guess for me personally right now, is this thing of like they're in their lyrics in their songs. To me, I feel like maybe that's just me, pulling something out of thin air. But I feel like there's translating saying like fuck the OGs, man. Like fuck you if you have a disagreement with us. If you're on board and you just like whatever we do and lick our asshole no matter what, then that's cool. But if you have some kind of disagreement and you've been down for a minute, you can't criticize or be constructive with any manner. You're automatically public enemy number one, and you're just like a 17% clown lover, and you have no love for Twisted. Like, that's a ridiculous mentality and attitude to have. And I think that like we have to hold our heroes up to a standard. Like sometimes to a certain extent, say like, look, you don't have to be a perfect person. Obviously, a lot of these people aren't. But like, I'm not dealing with A, B, and C. Like, there's just some rules in life. I'm not dealing with you trying to fuck babies, and I'm not dealing with you trying to like call out false rape accusations. And I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just not dealing with you trying to murder your wife or anything else that's happened in music. Like, that's horse shit. And if you're like some kind of smaller podcast on YouTube and you're worried about like the backlash affecting your channel, like, what kind of man are you? What kind of woman are you? What kind of integrity do you have? Like, that's not what this country was founded or built on at all. I don't get it. Like integrity, like love for your fan, like actual, like knowing the difference between right and wrong and standing for something, having principles, like all of a sudden became a bad thing.
Right. It's also goes with like the whole Pro Jared shit. Like, dude like cheated on his wife or whatever and like lost hundreds and thousands of subs for it and shit. It's like, it's really his fucking business. You know what I mean? Like he shouldn't have you should never fucking cheat on your wife. Duh. But like him losing hundreds and thousands of subs over it is like,
well,
why? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
take away your subs. I don't think a governing body should be like, oh, Pro Jared, you did something wrong, so we're going to take away 75,000 of your subscribers and knock you under 1 million. Like, I don't believe in that. But like, everyone has their own choice to be like, hey, you know what? That doesn't jive with like what's going on. But the biggest thing for Pro Jared wasn't just the fact that he cheated on his wife. It was the secondary thing that came out where a transgender child that was underage, I guess, female to male is my understanding of the situation, was sending him nudes. So that was there. I mean, like right there, he possessed child pornography. That's a major issue. He then supposedly republished it onto Tumblr pages, like these privatized Tumblr pages that he had a bunch of fan nudes on, which again is just a really odd practice for somebody in general, like who's married, whatever. Like, I'm just gonna like let all my fans like make this naked chick page, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna put all this stuff there. But like at that point, he's then broadcast. You know what I mean? He's distributing, he's possessing. There's child pornography caught up into the thing, and I don't know if it's true or not. It hasn't been confirmed, but I could see why a lot of people would just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm not dealing with it anymore.
Yeah. If you just him cheating on his wife, that's one thing. There was like all this extra bullshit like came out. I think I lost him in subs.
Yeah, like I agree the whole cheating on your wife thing is fucked up, but like
Yeah.
the other shit is fucked up too. And if he, like I said, if he actually did that shit, yeah, fucking that's wrong as fuck. I never watched the dude anyways. I watched a couple of his videos, so like really, and I'm like, whatever. Like,
I just think it's the marketplace. We're in a capitalist society. It's a free market. The market will decide. If you want to be like pro whatever, cool. If you want to be racist as fuck, who cares? Because the market will dictate if you have a market or not. If there are 5,000
Right.
people that want to pay for you to do your rants,
Uh,
there is nothing in America that should stop those people or you from doing that. Like, it really shouldn't be that way. In the same like fashion, I have just the same amount of freedom to like go support or get supporters for wherever I want. Just like you guys with this show, this platform. It's a Juggalo like themed show. It's a podcast. It's what you want it to be like. And the people who follow it, your patrons, whatever, like that's their choice. It's a free market.
Yeah.
You exist because there's a market for you to exist. And I don't think that we should control markets. Like if there's a want and demand, it's whatever. I think social change is more important. You preach the right things, you go through and you show examples and you let people see how successful families are, how growth in the community goes, and then they'll eventually make that decision for themselves, or they're going to be in that margin. There's a margin of error in everything in life. There's just like a little sliver here of people who are just not going to like fall in line with societal rules, aren't going to understand, or just simply are not going to agree and think that there's a different way to do things.
Yeah. I know.
Hell yeah.
I know there's is like one like racist ass chick on YouTube. Years ago, she got like Twitter deleted. She was racist as hell, but she was like also sort of cute as hell too. So
See, but that's the problem.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
When you shut something down like that, then what you do is you create a want for it. And it's like when you're a teenager and your parents tell you like, no, you can't go do this, or don't take the car. What's the first thing you want to do? Go do whatever it is that they told you not to do and take the car. So when you put limitations on people's communities, ideas, whatever, then they just feel like you're taking something away from them instead of allowing them to discover that like maybe this is just a dumbass idea, or maybe I shouldn't go this route, or whatever thing. But when you dictate to people and you try to control them and you turn it into the Stalin-like movement, there's real issues with that.
Indeed.
yeah.
So that's what I mean. Let's free market. Let people do what they want to do, and let's flush out the bad ideas by pushing all the good positive ideas. Let's that other shit fall the wayside.
Yeah,
Instead of, like,
positivity, man. That's what we need.
The boss has spoken.
I think most of the problem is people pay more attention to shit that they don't like than they do the shit that they do like.
Yeah, they
that is a
spend more
big issue.
time focusing on shit they don't like. Right.
Yep.
Well,
I have so many examples of that shit, like where they don't show love to the ones that are showing love, but they'll respond to the hate. It's like, what? That's where you want to spend your energy, is negatively? Like, dude, come on. Show the love, man.
It's a dangerous pitfall. I think you have to be minded about it. Like you have to have something in your head going like, hey, I want to call out the fuck shit, here and there. I want to handle that, but you also have to remember to draw it back that when you're doing that, you're diving into that negative world. You need to draw it back and bring yourself back to that more positive attitude here and there. Like measure it out.
Yeah. It's just so easy to reach out to everything now with the internet and shit. So it's, people are bored. They got nothing to do. Get a fucking hobby.
Everything is like just you get it so fast. Everything's so instant. You know what I'm saying? Like back
when I was growing up, if you didn't like something, you just stayed away from it. You couldn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you couldn't like go on. You had to write a fucking. You had to write your actual newspaper and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You had to like actually get a fucking pen and pencil and fucking write them motherfuckers. Put that shit in a stamp.
You know what I mean? You could only hate on Juggalos when you saw them in person back in the days. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Or somebody wearing like a Hatchet Man shirt or something. And now there's people that just go out of their way on the internet just to purposefully hate on Juggalo just because they can.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like that time is way better spent doing something positive with yourself instead of worrying about shit you like about somebody else.
Right? If you don't like it, go around. Go the fuck around.
That's what I do. When I don't like something, I just don't fuck with it. Like, I've always been like that.
Flip that and be gone with it, man.
Ghost it, man. Ghost it.
There's comedian Dean Del Rey, and that's like his complete thing. Is he
and that goes to the music too. Like, there's so many like terrible musicians out there that have like hundreds of thousands and millions of views on their shit just because there's people laughing at them
and hating on them. Yep.
You know, yeah, they're hating more than they're, you know what I mean, enjoying the music. And it's like, you don't understand, like, if you're doing that, you're still putting money in their pocket regardless. Why don't you go over to somebody that you do like and put money into their pocket instead?
Exactly.
I agree, yo. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's ridiculous because, you'll give them a YouTube spin, you give them a Spotify play because you want to buy their shit, but you're still getting them paid that way. Meanwhile, the band you do love, you're burning their CD like down in your car because you played it like maybe it's the fourth copy you bought. But the difference nowadays is that albums don't sell. So while you're just loving on this band so much and having all this adulation for them and burning through these CDs or whatever, you're really like, you know, you're helping out their enemy by spinning their shit on Spotify. And artists, you know, I don't know, they release the album. They got their big chunk from that, and then maybe they'll get some small little residual sales nowadays, like here and there. But you're helping them out more to shelf your CD and spend that shit, you know, online.
Right? Yeah, you're better off showing your homie some shit that's dope than like shit that's laughable. Like, this shit sucks. Check it out. Like, no, refer me to some good shit.
Right. You want to see how fucking bad this is, man?
Right, like, I just heard the worst shit ever. Want to hear it? Like, no.
Keep it out.
I'll pass.
Shit's garbage, man. You gotta peep this out.
Yo, this shit sucks so bad.
That's not how this works. The word of mouth is supposed to go the other way, not.
To the cool stuff, not the shitty stuff.
Right, like, I mean, that's why it's hard for, you know, the artists, like, in my position, like, you know what I mean? I'll put out a new song and it's like, hey, check out a new song. I dropped it, you know what I mean? And like, half the people that see the link are like, nah, they're scared to even click on it because they're like, half the shit they clicked on today is some whack shit that somebody else is sharing.
Or that, just the whole being a juggalo and being a rapper is hard as it is because you already got that stigma put on you that you're gonna fucking just talk about killing people over and over again.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And talk about how you're a clown.
I try to keep my shit very diverse when I drop a project. There's a little bit of everything on it. I mean, I do some wicked shit. I don't shy away from it, but that's not everything I do because who wants to hear the same fucking song over and over again?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Even with the two songs I've sent you since the first of this month, like, they're two completely different tracks.
That is true.
So, like, it's, I don't know. Like, I feel as an artist, if you're not a little diverse, like, you get boring. And it's boring writing the same old shit over and over again, too.
Yeah.
You can only talk about shoving somebody in a wood chipper so many times before it's like, yeah, I said that already.
Right. Juggalo rapper, a double whammy. That's true, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a big difference between a juggalo rapper and a rapper that's a juggalo.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I find it hard to even say the word clown in my rhyme just because I don't want people to like associate it with them or like think that I'm.
Because if you do, you're doomed right there. As soon as you say clown, like, it's just gonna be like, well,
I can't. And like, I mean, I know I get it because I wear a mask. You know what I mean? So it's you know, it's some people look at it like paint your face, but it's, to me, it's, you know, it helps me stand out from, you know, everyone else that I'm doing a show with. or every other video that you've seen that day. You know what I mean? It's just another way to stand out, and it pushes people away that are narrow-minded right away. Because I don't want those type of people listening to my shit anyway. Like
Well,
if you're like if you're gonna judge an artist on like the first thing you see, like then you might not be open enough to hear what I'm saying anyway.
To be fair, it's a double-edged
Right.
sword to be any kind of related to Juggalo and try to be an artist. I mean, because on one hand, Juggalos are so close-minded that they don't want a bunch of new shit. Because whenever you give them new shit, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're not Juggalo, you're breaking out of this mold, you're doing something different. At the same time, then you're held to this standard of, oh, now you're just doing the creepy horrorcore voice, or you're just doing this stereotypical thing. And there's not a lot of rhyme or reason to it. It's like you have to just hit it perfectly, or hit it perfectly with enough people. Like, this is not a diss on Axe, but like Axe is like a prototypical horrorcore band that figured out how to hit it with enough fans, like did it just the right way that everybody was like, cool, I can rock with this, or enough people can rock with it that they have a decent fan base. But like a lot of people get murdered out the gates.
Yeah,
Without any,
it's a delicate balance. You have to you got especially when you're like underground and you're like trying to like kind of appeal to the Juggalo audience. You can't give them too much Juggalo shit because then they're like, all right, you're just ripping off the clowns and everybody else that came before you. But if you don't give them enough, you get the back end of that backlash. Like, you're not hardcore enough for us. You
well,
know what I mean? It's
yeah.
gotta be a nice pocket.
Well, they want you to lean. Look, if you sound more like Twisted and less like ICP, then you probably have a better chance of getting through. Anybody that attempts to do anything like what ICP's done, which is the parts that make horrorcore fun, that make that horrorcore rap fun, they're like able to add, like, make a serious song but add like some hilarity to it. That add the sounds but still be like a serious song. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like still be able to like get down to that flow. It, if anybody attempts to do something like that, then you're right. Like, you're just ripping off the clowns.
Yeah.
But
My
if
my
they
biggest
make
thing is
like a
like
bunch of gravelly voiced, like gorilla voltage, twisted kind of music, I guess is a little more acceptable. But there's like the problem is part of our community. We're gonna end up dying out. Juggler's gonna die out when the clowns die, like after the rest of us die, because this community is not inviting of new artists and new stuff. You know, I don't know. Twisted said in their No Jumper interview they did more for Psychopathic than any other artist, which I don't agree with off the top because ICP made Psychopathic and the clowns are always the number one in my book. The rulers of like the whole setup that built everything. I don't give a shit how much work Twisted did. It wouldn't
Yeah,
that artist would
but at
not
the same
exist
time though,
without
you can't
ICP.
say Twisted didn't help.
No, I ain't saying I'm not
Because
saying
if they
Twisted
weren't there,
helped,
you
but what
wouldn't have. There's no way of knowing where ICP would have went if they didn't have Twisted there to help.
well,
You know what I mean? And I'm not
I'm
saying they
not
were
saying that
leaning
they
on
didn't
Twisted
help
or
in this
couldn't do it on
respect.
their own, but
Well, ultimately,
it's
the point I'm trying to
like
circle to is that Twisted took a whole bunch of credit, and everybody wants to give Ouija Mac a whole bunch of shit because they don't necessarily like his music. His music's newer, it's more up to date, and I haven't seen Twisted was offered sub label, like whatever, like do this, like continue to do business, like let's help you grow. That's the deal that they're giving all the artists now. Everybody at Psychopathic now has their own little sub label, and they're making music, and they're getting distribution through Psy, or they're getting love from Psy to like spread their stuff, or they're being on tour, whatever. They're getting a minimal amount of work from Psy. And
right.
Ouija Max out there, he's the only person I've seen that is making music videos for pretty much every fucking song he has. B, he's the only person I've seen licensed from the clown's imagery so that he could sell it in his own store. So he's doing a hustle there. I haven't seen anybody else tattoo a 17 on their face. Like, yeah, Monoxide and Twist, like those guys have like Hatchman or something,
Yeah.
but it's not nearly the same amount of love that Ouija Mac has put in the last year alone. So it's really fucking difficult. This community is like self cannibalizing in the end of the day, because you don't want to let new artists in, but like you also don't want to let like anybody grow or do any, like it's not just that, like you don't want the old shit and you don't want the new shit. Everybody's just fucking picky and bitchy about everything.
Yep. We're spoiled as a fan base. We've been given so much dope shit over the years that we don't know what to do with ourselves now.
Right.
If it's not like the super top tier dopeness, we're all just like, hey, what the fuck is this?
Well, yeah, that's the other part is people like don't understand how spoiled we are. Like, how many other artists, like legitimately, like look at some like top huge artists sell millions of albums, or how many of those people have 6 albums that were solid gold? They might have 2 or 3 that sold like ridiculous amounts. But you tell me someone's got a career that just in the first 6 records, not counting the EPs and then the first deck, just the first 6 records were solid as fuck, and everybody was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
And to go further than that, like you count the EPs and you count like Bizarre, you get into the early 2000s, they were still on fire in that time frame, nationally recognized on MTV.
Yeah.
Like we're extremely fucking spoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even with the Gathering, just the Gathering alone, like there's no other single entity that puts out like a dope ass fucking festival every year for their fans like that. And I'm not talking like, them traveling shits that happen, you know what I mean? Like this is
Right, this is
one
Ozfest
one
or
record
fucking
label doing
Ozfest.
this shit strictly for their fans, and they've been doing it for 20 years. You know what I mean? That alone is dope as fuck. You know what I mean?
Yes, it is.
Well, yeah, because other tours, other big tours, or other like things like that that are close to that are money making ventures. Ozfest, Knotfest, like Ozzy and Slipknot may not even be on those tours.
Yeah.
It's just presented by them.
Yeah.
Well, look now, other people are starting to do it now. There's Strange Fest on June 1st, so there's the first annual. So like people are starting to be like,
Yeah.
oh
Well, if
shit,
it
that's a
ain't
good
broke, don't
idea. We
fix
should
it,
probably
right?
do that.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, Strange
Exactly.
has got a ridiculous community. I mean, Strange is doing business in a way that doesn't make sense in modern times because their practices of having inventory, like large amounts of inventory and stuff,
Right.
in most cases modernly would cost you, you would make a bigger profit by having a printed like service, like going to a factory that had a facility and they're just charging you for what they make as opposed to having overhead of a factory and blah 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 and all that other stuff. Like they have massive stock, they still do it like old school style, they print their own shit, they fucking
Oh yeah.
go through and do their sales. Like Strange is
Print all their own shit in the
a super
factory.
strong fan base. The technicians are super strong
Oh
fan
yeah.
base, and they are able to like continue business models that are kind of like archaic at this point. They don't even necessarily make sense, with the exception of their business. Like they're so exceptional at that business model.
Right. And I think that's what attracts people too. They're just like, what the fuck? This is awesome. Like this is working. Sick, dude. Like fuck yeah, dude. I don't
Right.
know what Josh is doing over there. Sounds like he's eating a bag of chips or doing some.
Yeah,
He keeps crunching in and out.
yeah. I still had my mic off.
Oh, okay.
Oh, was you eating some chips?
No, I was doing a few chores.
I was gonna say
Hell
Doritos,
yeah, chores.
bitch, or nah?
You
Nah,
got Doritos in this bitch?
I wish, but no.
Ah, dang.
You know what they should do instead of just doing like demo jams? They should just do they like with modern technology. With what ICP should do is, as they're touring throughout the year and they have their different openers, they should have somebody on a camera and someone on the board like catching the live sound or whatever and getting a good mix and like catching all their openers across the country and then putting it up to a vote. Hey, like
That's a
who
good.
should we bring with us? Who is like the
That'd be
stuff?
pretty
Like who's
dope.
the
That's a good
Oh,
idea.
it would be.
Yeah. They at least need more people looking at the entries than they have now. That we were talking about it earlier. That contest is, I don't know who's hand picking the stuff that they're listening to in the first place, but it's not I personally know 3 people that have put in entries, including Max, that, you know what I mean, they haven't even played them, and they're better than everything that they played so far.
That's for sure. I know a handful of artists that are I know have national recognition enough that I feel like, in my opinion, are pretty fucking good.
And
I'm really surprised they haven't played these people. Like, it's really kind of crazy.
Yeah, I saw somebody that lost one of the first couple of demo jams in the first round. They lost, and they still have a set at the gathering on the Cannibal stage already. Well, why are they in the demo jams contest if they already had a spot?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, who's paying attention to this stuff?
Well, I mean, this is what worries me, because I love ICP, and I'm worried about like some of the things that they do sometimes, because I don't think it's a well thought out thing, and I don't think that Rude Boy and Keegan I don't know how much radio experience or whatever they have, but I don't think that they like understand that like sometimes this contest shit is kind of like, there's a lot of legalities to it, and you're actually supposed to walk a very thin line, like, on what you're supposed to do and not do. And I kind of starting to question necessarily the legality of their contest right now, and if they'll have any problems with it, because there doesn't seem to necessarily be, like, typically there's very strict rules. Like, we are going to play these 4 entrants, and we're going to have our 1 grab bag or whatever situation it is, and that's it. Like, you don't deviate from the rules. This last one where it's like, here's a bunch of garbage. And then here's one more song, and it was garbage. And then here's one more disc that doesn't play. Well, in most contests, that would just be out. They're like, oh, no, we're going to look this up on the internet. I'm like, man, that looks like...
at that point, I think you start that round completely over and throw out everybody who played already.
Exactly.
There's got to be way more entries to play than that.
Yeah. I mean, there's just, like, it's just kind of sketchy legal-wise, and I don't think it's intentional sketchiness. I don't think that somebody who should be or knows who is in the know is not necessarily watching or paying attention to the going-ons of the demo jams.
Yeah. I think that maybe they have like too many entries and not enough people listening to them, and they need to like stretch it out a little bit more, give themselves more time to listen to all the entries so they can get the best possible artists on the show and then go from there.
Well,
right. I mean, if they do it like I do it, where they don't hear the shit first, because that's how I do it. Like, when somebody sends me a shit, I don't listen. Yeah, but I generally don't listen to it first.
Somebody is listening to it before Rudy and them are hearing it, though.
Right. That's what I think.
That
like,
person,
if they just
whoever
did it like me,
them the tracks to listen to, is not listening to everything. Because Max hasn't been played yet, and we all know that's some fucking booty chatter.
Right. And besides that, like,
people, even in the chat's lit up. People telling them to play Max, and they're not even doing it. So, like,
sucks. And I'm not talking mad shit about Ninja G as his fan or whatever. I'm not saying he's the worst guy ever. I'm just saying, in the demo jam, when I was watching, the song that they picked for that dude was the wrong fucking song. I don't know if it's an old song, if it was a bad day. I don't know what the deal is, but man. Like, they kept crying his name out less than what Max's name was getting cried out. They pulled that dude out there, and I was just like, that was a bad showing, dog. Like, I'd be pissed if I was Ninja G. I'd be like, fuck.
Yeah, I know Ninja G personally. Like, he's got way better tracks than that second one they played from him.
Yeah, because I played some yesterday.
Yeah, so,
I played some yesterday that were better than the one he played.
I know there was
Ninja G's a good dude. He actually got me on my first tour with Clay in Zug Island, so I got a lot of love for that dude. He's dope.
Yeah, well,
he is dope.
I had not heard of him, and I had only heard that track. So my criticism yesterday when I was in the chat was based off of the track that I heard.
No, I hear you. Like that. Like I said, that second song they played of his is not his best material. It's not. It's not even close. So
I played 2 of his songs yesterday, and they were fire. That's what I was saying in the chat yesterday. I was like, man, I don't know what they played on the Juggalo show because I haven't watched it yet. But
whatever he said,
the songs that he sent me, he sent me 3 songs.
I think the disc that he sent in, only one of the songs was playing, and that's the first one that they played. So to give him a fair shot in the contest, they just jumped on his YouTube page and played a random video off of there, and it was like really old. Like the song they played is like 4 years old. So like, you know what I mean? It is what it is, I guess.
I'm literally a half hour away from that dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they should do something where it's all one format. Then, like everything should be played off of like I don't know, SoundCloud or something, like, or a specific like format, because like this mix of like sending in tracks however they're doing it. That and the CD thing, like they burned that. Okay, Ninja G burned the CD. Well, he must have not double checked it, or whoever didn't. I don't know what the fucking deal is, but like, man, you know.
See, a lesson I learned a long time ago is if you're performing or sending in music or anything like that, you always send a CD and a flash drive. Give them multiple options to play it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good
because
idea.
if you don't, then you end up getting fucked over somehow. That's happened to me a couple of shows where somebody's told me to bring a CD and I didn't have a flash drive and the CD wouldn't read in their player, and I'm like fucking scrambling to get shit for them to play for my show. It's happened. So you know what I mean? It's you live and learn. Like the one CD they played or wouldn't even load in their player.
Damn.
You know what I mean? How about that guy? Like nobody even got to hear him. He could have been the dopest shit ever, and we wouldn't even know it.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I also feel like that like there was a bunch of artists that got limited just by the fact that they're like no features or whatever. I'm like, well, that's not very clear. Like, are you also talking about like backup vocals? Can I not have like female vocals if I'm a dude like in there for backing vocals? Like, it wasn't. I feel like they should have been more clear on that part, because I did hear a track on one of the Juggalo shows where there was backing vocals, and I was like, well, I know some dudes that actually stripped down like everything off of their tracks and went back into the studio because they wanted to submit that track for the demo jams.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, so, like, I don't know. That should be clearer. And I don't know if I necessarily agree, because, like, if your feature's better than you, well, then obviously, like, you're not, you know, like, you can't, like, use that song as the fucking, oh, this guy should be performing. But I think, like, on a track with another rapper, and that rapper displays their skills and you meet up next to theirs, I think that it's a good way to measure another musician, you know? Like, how they're playing off each other, how they're working together. Like, okay, I know this guy's established and this guy is working with him hand in hand. Cool. It's like, I don't necessarily agree that they should have done like tracks where it was just you. I think they should have been able to, I think people should have been able to bring the best songs that they had, period.
Yeah. Like I said, I just think if they gave themselves more time, especially because it's for a main stage slot this year. It's not like, you know, the second or third stage. It's for the big stage, and you're putting whoever you put through this contest up in front of a lot of people that are waiting to see some dope shit. And if they don't, well, we all know what happens at the gathering when you don't put dope shit on the stage. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, especially the main one, right?
Yeah, especially the big stage. Like, it's got to be heat, man. It has to be. So I don't think they gave themselves enough time to prepare.
And I think that it's also, there's some unfair judging going on in the fact that they're like, oh, you guys have no hooks, you guys have no blah blah blah. That wasn't specified, you know, in the content. What they should have said is, play a track that has, we want to see hooks, we want to see a full version of you. We want to see your hooks, we want to see your wordplay, we want to, like, make, you know, bring your tracks that have the most like version of you that shows all that displays all of your skills.
Every track has to have a hook, man. Like,
yeah.
Well, and I agree, but if that's what they're judging the contest off of, like, that's important information to have.
Right.
Yeah.
Requirements must have a hook. You cannot use a style with no hook, motherfucker. Well, players, I'm gonna hop up off of here. Much love to all you guys. Thanks for having me on, Tails.
Whoop whoop.
So, Roxy.
Whoop whoop.
Yep, Roxy.
Whoop whoop. Peace.
Man, I'm ready for a motherfucking nap. Shit. B Clown in the house. Whoop whoop.
We count.
Oh, smoke in my eye.
It's so crazy how for this fucking podcast you can veer off into 20 different directions.
I know.
Oh yeah, that's what's crazy about it, man. I know what I wanted to ask you though, like the whole I want to know why you don't like Tommy James's music. Like,
Okay, Tommy, it's far less about his music. I don't. For me, I thought Tommy was a decent artist. I think that like I feel like he had potential, and that there are certain people like when he was like formerly part of the Jugganati, they could have worked with. They could have probably like advanced his game and helped him like get to that next spot. Like I felt like there's potential there. My issue with Tommy James is that he got on social media several times after we were attempting. Like so, literally. He did your guys' show like so many times in a row, and there was a huge bad taste within the Jugganati, and a lot of people you wouldn't expect to fucking not like him. And then amongst this crowd, and we just saw like there were 3 or 4 people who were like, "Look, we just brought this dude in to the group. We just did all this like work of trying to like promote and bring it, like make him part of the fold and stuff. Like, let's not let this like burn itself to the ground, right?" So we were trying to save Tommy in despite of himself. And because of that, Skeletor took a whole bunch of fucking heat, and he's not even the only person that was trying to help this dude out, right? So a bunch of people went out on the limb, even like came on this show like the next day after the 4 days of shows to like keep the topic on something else, like to keep the topic switched, to let some time go, to allow the whole thing to like, work itself out and give people a chance to like give Tommy like a second chance. But what happened is after it went out of my way, and I'm not the only person that did that, to help him, he continued to talk shit, and then he decided to continue to like not listen to any of the stuff. We kept telling him like he thinks that we were trying to control him, and what we're trying to do is tell him like, hey, you upset a whole bunch of people, a whole lot of people that are like part of this fan base that you're trying to build. It's our suggestion, bro, to not do A, B, and C and kind of follow like, look, we'll continue to help you, but you got to like work this path and like unfuck this situation where you upset all these people. And we're trying to help him to do it. But then he just got on there. It was fuck you, Jugganati, fuck you, 24 Eyes, fuck you, Skeletor, fuck you, Maximum. All the people who were trying to help him. Fuck you, Zay. Like, fuck you, everybody. Fuck you, fuck Jugganati. And then he got on there and kept continuing to say, oh, divide, like he was divide and conquer. He's like, oh, I came to the Jugganati and I can do whatever I want. I can come on Tails whenever I want. I can go on Don Chaos whenever I want. Oh, I did that Rox TV interview with Warloxide. He was acting like he did all that shit on his own. That was all from our community. That was all from our love. That was all from our effort. And like, that was all this community's effort. That was your show's love. That was the Jugganati's love, like reaching out and saying, hey, check out Tommy. You know what I mean? Like, and he was just like, fuck it all. You guys are trying to control me, which is not the truth. We're trying to help you not burn down your fucking fan club, like what fans you could possibly have. We're trying to keep you from melting your fucking career. But he is obviously, whether it's prescription or whatever, he's overdoing whatever drugs. He's obviously got an issue, and he's not in the right mind to hear or anything. So my issue with Tommy is that he's a piece of garbage because he thinks that he can do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, and shit on whatever people. Like, that's not how it works, homie. You can't just like run her wild and stuff. Like, on top of it, he's sent stuff to like Doc Shocker bought his whole like setup or whatever because the Jugganati was supporting Doc Shocker. You know how he is, Party Masters. You know how that dude is? He shows love to our community, like massive fucking love. And he showed love and bought his entire setup, and he got a bunch of fucking burnt CDRs with shitty fucking stickers on them that might not even play in the fucking CD players with blood all over them and fucking like shitty Xerox fucking inserts for the CDs and stuff. Like my beef with Tommy James is that he said fuck the Jugganati, that he thinks that he can walk all over us and continue to do your guys' show and other shows, and there's no like repercussions. It's just like he can just say fuck you guys and us, like whoever's involved with the Jugganati, and just do what he wants. That he has some kind of control, that he's going to split us at the gathering, that he's going to be rolling with a portion of the Jugganati, and he's going to like break apart our family. That's my issue. Is that like we brought him in, we showed him love, tried to help him develop, tried to help him. I mean, even CPN. This is the thing. CPN tore him to him on your guys' show. Even CPN took a light on him, and you guys know that. You've known CPN for a long time. He gave him like 10 fucking outs, more outs than he gives 99% of people. Like way more outs. And it's just his behavior where he's just gone on live streams and just talked so much shit so many times that I'm done with Tommy James. Like, fuck you, Tommy. And honestly, like I said, I don't think his music is the worst in the world, but like it's by no means like anything like Zay or fucking Max or anybody else in our fucking Jugganati group has. He was by far one of the bottom artists, so like suck my dick on it.
B Clown said, "Send Tommy the link."
Oh,
Tommy,
Jesus
send the link.
Christ.
It's on site for Tommy. I can tell you right now. Tommy done fucked up with me. If he comes across my path, and I feel like that there's any sense of like he may cause injury to myself, I'll be forced to defend myself in a manner in which he will not like.
See, I'm trying to get that help. That's why I'm here. I'm not trying to be all pushy and shit like that. I've kind of,
that's straight though. No, people can come on, let people hear your music. Not everybody's gonna like your shit. Like you're gonna get some stuff in the. People might like your stuff and might just be giving you fucking harassment in the fucking comment section.
Yeah, no, I got thick skin. I know it's all jokes and shit.
You know, that's how this shit rolls. You just have to be like, you have to ignore the haters, appreciate the people, and not oversell your shit. It's pretty fucking simple, like formula here.
Yep.
But I mean, like, you know, after all that stuff, like, I'm pretty much done with it. Like I said, with like whatever issues, that dude said some stupid shit to me, like we're not beefing, we're porking, as to like, try to like put it out there like that he was going to take advantage of me or something, which is just ridiculous. So since I don't take too kindly to that, so that's my beef. But I mean, other than that, I'm pretty much dropping. Dude wants to fuck up and come at me. That's a mistake. I'm not going to be friendly to him in any sort of way, like in any manner, or like in any fucking hangout or whatever, because I feel like what he did was fucking dirty and wrong. But I'm also not like out there headhunting this dude either.
You're talking about Tommy.
Did you say he sent Party Masters CDs with actual blood on them?
Yes.
What?
Ask Party Masters about it. And the only reason he sent that shit is because I fucking said something to him in a live stream that he hadn't sent stuff out. But like I said, you know what I mean? I don't want to give that guy too much shine, because now we're promoting shit we don't like, and we got a guest on here that's got some music that everybody, or more people seem to like. You know what I mean? Like,
I just wanted to hear your side of the story. You know what I mean?
No, it's all good. You gotta try to remain professional when you're, you know, at all times. It's hard. It's harder for some than it is others. You know.
True.
I just think he made a series of mistakes. We tried to help him. He didn't want to listen. There's backlash from the situation. Now there's no love.
He said it's all good. He said it's all good. Much love to all of y'all. 100, 100, 100.
It could be. You know what? The sad thing is it probably could be, but he just hasn't learned his lesson and he won't. So it's like that issue. It's deader than, I don't know.
What up, Zay?
Something.
What up, Zay?
Tucker says, I wonder if it's possible for Ginger to cook.
You know, it'd be
What?
kind of cool is to see some like everybody seems to have like different styles that pops up on the show that are guests, like regular guests that do some rapping. Maybe do some crossover shit. Punk bands, like regular bands do this. Do a split EP. We do 6 of your songs. They're gonna do 6 of the other band songs. Like maybe we do something on Tales where like somebody covers your song, you cover theirs.
Oh hell yeah!
That's dope.
Hell yeah.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
You've installed a certain chip into my brain that now has that in it.
Yeah, right.
Like I wake up and like one of the first things I say to myself is kind of like, whoop whoop.
Oh yeah, you're like, it's time to wake up.
Whoop
Right,
whoop.
it's like subliminal now. It's totally subliminal now. I was shopping last night, just fucking looking around.
Well, you know, Ron, if you keep developing your morning like mix downs and stuff, that's something that like you put together a highlight reel. You might actually be able to put on some like radio station at night in there in Detroit. I mean, there's enough clown love.
Right.
Should turn that shit into a text tone.
You know what I mean? There's all all these radio stations that are like little local radio stations, and what I've seen, it actually doesn't take any kind of fucking broadcasting degree to get a job at a lot of those places. But the fact that you're on the board and you're mixing songs, you have like a show, the idea that you can present, it'd be kind of cool to see it take it to the next level.
Hell yeah.
You know, go find one of those.
Like I said, man, this
local
little
radio stations and see if they have like a midnight show or something. You could even
right.
pre-record it.
This little DJ rig that I bought is actually was one of the best investments I made for this show.
That's what's up.
Man, if I could get my board to work on a regular basis, it cut out twice on the show. I went to my cell phone. I'm trying to get a professional setup.
Hey DJ, what was the last live show you did?
You mean like an actual like DJ gig?
Yeah.
Oh shit. My wedding?
Dope
That
though.
was in November. Like I said, I got one coming up in June.
Where's that?
It's my cousin's graduation party. I didn't even know I was doing it until my wife told me last night. I forgot that I even committed to it.
Nice.
Run remembers the day of, like 5 minutes before he's supposed to be there.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I've seen a lot of places, a lot of bars and stuff working off of Spotify now, dude. A lot of people DJing straight off of Spotify.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm pretty much going to have to use for this thing. I'm just going to have her give me a playlist like a week before, put it together, and just plug it up and sit here and chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, watermelon is fire. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
I see Slayer and Tucker are going at it in the chat, as always.
Per the norm.
Right?
Stabbing it
Normal
out.
Tales chat room habits.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, Tucker
But
and
it's like
Slayer
you-
have been going at it with each other for fucking days now on multiple platforms. We're talking, it's probably like,
Right.
at this point, like 4 different Discords, Facebook, like in these chats. It's fucking ridiculous.
It's fun as fuck though. And then eventually it kind of gets
Definitely entertaining. Slayer and Tucker go at it like Luke and Vader. Hell yeah, they do.
Dude, they don't fuck around.
Whoop whoop.
Man, who was it earlier that was saying like they don't give a fuck about their mom or whatever? I was sitting there thinking like, yeah,
That's your snack.
I feel well. I'm in
Yeah.
a similar boat. Like I haven't talked to my mom in like going on 6 years now.
Damn.
So, like this day doesn't mean shit to me other than like I'm just sitting there trying to like make sure that my girl's day is extra special, like for her, because I feel bad for my kids because their mom is a fucking hippo pile of garbage.
Man, I'm going out to lunch with my mom as soon as I'm done on here.
Hell yeah. We're having dinner with mine.
Nice.
My
I
mom's
just
the bomb, no.
have a better vernacular. Me too. And Yankee education. Slayer said, Zay, you actually love it.
I love what?
I guess you love him and Tucker going at it.
Dude, it's funny as fuck.
I look like Max, does that look like an albino?
Yeah.
Like, see hair?
See, Tucker doesn't get butthurt. If you're gonna argue with Slayer, you should already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna get into it with him, like, or just shut the fuck up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the more you feed him, the more you eat your ass alive. It doesn't matter.
Or you can just know him like I do.
Well,
Yeah,
the
I
thing
kind of
is,
just
the
don't.
only thing that's going to happen if you do start to get the best of Slayer is eventually he's going to lose his mind. And then he's going to come back with some kind of video that makes everybody happy again. And then he's going to start cheering.
Not Josh.
Nope.
Josh ain't all that. Yeah.
Man, I definitely don't miss that. The fucking 5 layers. Like after I layer it up. Especially when working and shit.
It's cold out here. It's like 48 or some shit.
Yeah, it's like raining where I'm at.
Dude, I don't know about global warming, but climate change is a fucking thing for sure. Because this, dude, like, it's been colder or hotter than it's supposed to be at the wrong time of the season for the last couple of years. I don't know how many people have been paying attention, but like, shit's been like off whack pretty hard. Man, I remember some like cold shit and some like whatever snow emergencies growing up in Ohio, but like the shit, the weather that like my family tells me about now, if I call home, is fucking crazy, dude. That cold, that far into the summer, or that warm, that far into the winter.
Oh, yeah.
There's something going on, man, because it's been cold as fuck. I don't ever remember it being this cold in May. I don't remember it. Like, honestly.
Yeah. Notice that US says 24 has a Tommy James tattoo on his chest.
Man,
using it?
You know what? Look,
What do you mean?
You know what? I actually
Because
have
it's
a
hooked up to this?
tattoo. This motherfucker.
That's why I told you I don't have a stand for it.
Dude, I got this fucking sick ass snake fighting a panther on my chest. Like, I mean, granted, like, the fucking birds aren't that great, but well, sparrows are gay. But I was in the military, sparrows, and like travel or whatever.
Then you'd have to get him drunk.
2 sessions.
So, how bad that chest tattoo hurt?
You know what? The snake scales hurt the worst. By far. A single
Them shits
needle,
probably hurt. Chest tattoo? Fuck that.
Dude, it felt like someone taking a razor blade across my chest when they were doing the snake scales because it's just this one tiny needle, man. Oh, that hurt by far. And then there's like working on the center, on that bone, anywhere where there's no muscle and it's just bone.
A little one.
So all that black, boy, I did all the black. And
What up, Mac and Hose?
What? Woo Mac and Hose.
And then we did the color the next session.
It looks like an Asian massage parlor. That's what I was thinking.
Hey, that's straight with me. Hey, you know what? That could be a new segment, a new show. I just get a guest, and then I'll massage them while I'm talking to them. This is a Let's Only hour. I mean, what kind of have you ever been on a show and have you ever gotten a massage while being interviewed, like a body massage while being interviewed? Like,
Nope.
how dope would that be?
That'd be dope.
Uh,
I'd do it.
Skillet says, "Guess time will Conor McGregor."
That and imagine this: it'd really be really hard for someone to leave the fucking argument or the conversation when you ask them a hard-hitting question when they're half nude on a massage table. Like, man, this is some bullshit. I'm out here. All right, you're out here without your shorts on, bro. There's something different about like someone asking you questions while they're rubbing your shoulders or whatever.
God damn, I'm hungry. It's the first thing I ate today.
Once you look like 24 shirtless, then it's okay, Skelly. Oh my God. Skelly has a tattoo of himself. I wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, a tattoo on his back of himself.
Him holding a burrito. Burrito.
Oh, I see people like
Burrito.
drinking water in my Coors can. No, I drink beer. The thing is that like if I drink this beer, this will be the majority of my calories for the day, and I'll either just eat like steak or I will be completely juvenile, and I will only eat like sour gummy worms or something for the rest of the day. I'll eat like 2 packages that are like a whole fucking 200 calories, and then however many calories in the beer, and I'll wake up with my abs in the morning. So it's either portion control or eating correctly that keeps me in shape.
What you smiling about?
I was just reading the fucking chat. Every once in a while I glance up on it. I got the dual like set up right now. I'm like half a G where half my fucking studio works.
Yeah, but Toast says only 24 chin is another fist.
Man, look, I'm just gonna say this. If y'all don't grapple with your lady while having sex, you're missing out. Every once in a while, if you're not getting a little like frisky and like going a little like jujitsu on each other, man, you're missing out. It's good. It's exciting. Especially like if your chick like gets deadly with those fucking rear naked chokes, jump on your back, starts putting you down a little bit, like catch you, like may keep you alive.
You be taking rear naked choke to a whole nother literal level.
Oh, dude, like, that's not like arm, dude. An arm bar or a Kimura is not out of the question, and that's it in that scenario. Mirrors get broke, furniture gets just like knocked around, whatever. Sometimes people get injured. Keeps it wild though. Keeps it interesting. That and like, dude, I think every couple you got to keep it fresh, like for sure. You gotta like get out there and get some of that public sex, you know, on the dressing room, at some place, like where you're buying their clothes, bathroom, fucking go knock it out in some bushes or the car in the parking lot.
Oh, what the hell?
Get laid at the movie theater. Dude, you gotta get some dude, you're getting old. But now you're an adult. You can enjoy all this shit. All this shit that you thought of when you were a kid, now you're an adult and you have a girlfriend, wife, whatever that you can boyfriend, whatever that you can do that shit with. Take advantage of it. This is like the shit that people forget when they transfer from kids to adults. You let life shit all over you and you're like, oh yeah, I'm an adult. My girlfriend is also an adult and we like each other. We like having sex. So like she can like wear no thong and just wear a short skirt and we can go to the movie theater and we get a little bit of action going on and make life a little more exciting because that's what we do. You know what I mean? Because we can. Whatever, we can do that.
Yeah, then you wake up the next day and she still ain't happy.
He said, necessary evil said 23 in a day eyes.
Damn.
Maggot said that 24 can rear naked choke me. Oh my god.
Damn.
No, man, you know what I mean? Like people forget that shit. Like that's it. Like that's some of the fun part of being an adult is like getting away with some shit. Like knowing how to get. Like you learned all the dumb lessons when you were a kid. You got caught all the time when you were a kid. Now you know how to get away with shit. Now you know what pill to pull off into, with your lady and get a little bit. I'm telling you, that one time, that one day that you know what I mean? That shit's the stuff that like sits in your memory. And then you drive past the spot and you're like, damn, I remember that. And you remember that fire and that passion you had for your lady.
Only thing I learned is shut the door quick enough, nobody saw you go in. That ass.
Yo, we gotta have Nightbot say that shit.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you build memories.
I'm telling you, it's important, dude. You gotta let sex drop out. You know it, man. Whenever sex drops off in your relationship, how does your relationship go? It starts getting fucking shit.
Yeah.
But that love has to come from fun, you know what I mean? Like, gotta have to be part of it. Like, that's one of the things. Like, man, we're adults. We can get away with some shit. Like, we're going to, you know what I mean? We can go to Golden Corral, but, like, it's also, like, not good that, like, while we're at Golden Corral, man, we sneak into the back parking lot. Maybe sneak behind the dumpsters and do some shit like we did when you were, like, a teenager or something.
While we're at Golden Corral.
Golden Corral, hey, man. If that's
Sneak
your night,
into the
you
back
make
parking lot.
It has been a sex advice with 25 for Titan.
Hell yeah.
That's a new segment I'm going to do for you guys. I'm just going to pop up. We're going to do 24 Eyes' romance segment. How to keep it fresh with your
All right.
I feel like Zay has some tips, but he's busy eating.
What?
I said, I feel like you have some lady tips.
Lady tips?
He's like, no.
Nah, man. I'm the wrong one. I know how to pull hose. I can't get no girl I want to be around for more than 3 months.
Well, that's also a skill. How to identify ladies that you only want around for 3 months or less.
Oh, I can land a bitch, but she gonna hate me in 3 months. I try to be nice, and then it turns into that stereotypical, you're so mean! And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't even do anything. Well, you don't watch what you say. I'm like, I do. You think I don't. And everything turns into a fucking argument with me. And I don't like arguing.
What up, Charles, the good one? Hurricane Katrina was 24 Eyes taking a piss outside.
God damn.
Shawnzy, oh my God. Maganho said, I got head at the zoo once. Shawnzy said he got sucked off by a giraffe at the zoo once. That's the size of the
check
neck
this
they
out.
need for it.
If by chance you were getting a blowjob at the zoo, and a giraffe stuck his head down and started licking your asshole, are you gonna stop the blowjob to stop this giraffe from licking your butthole, or are you just gonna allow him to help the experience as long as he's not being overly aggressive?
What the fuck?
I'm just saying. I mean, he's already in there. He's helping out.
No, that's when you start doing that Fortnite dance so the kids be swinging their arms behind their backs and shit.
Fortnite dance.
Wasn't Fortnite?
I gotta say, these loafers are fucking comfy. I got them broken in. Yeah. Y'all remember them loafers I bought at Payless? I'm rocking them bitches.
Nice.
Right now.
Dude, when I was growing up, Payless was a staple for shoes, man. We did Payless or Kmart. Yeah. Maybe I'd get the shoes that look kind of like Airwalks from Kmart. You know, like the Kmart versions. But if I went to Payless, I would get the Sega Genesis shoes. I had like Sonic the Hedgehog shoes for like 3 years.
Yeah, no shit, yep. Let me get them Sonic ones, Mom.
Oh, I thought I was going to run faster or something if I had the Sonic ones.
Of course.
Oh. And you guys remember the pump shoes, man? They need to bring those back. They were actually comfortable.
I bet.
Need to put more pockets in them.
I had a pair in 2001.
Oh, man. Get on those British Knights, man.
Oh
hell yeah.
Damasel's?
You remember every episode of Double Dare would end with that? Oh, you could win some British Knights.
Oh, man. I wanted those shoes so bad, dude. And my uncle.
I remember when I got my first pair of British Knights, man. It was like the fucking world, man.
Dude, like I watched Nickelodeon. My uncle was like a coke dealer for a long time. He had the cash. He was going to buy the shoes for me, but in Ohio at the time frame, all the kids were getting murked in our area. Like they're like, nope, we're not buying these shoes. People are getting stopped for it. You remember that shit? That's fucking crazy. Like everybody talks about like shit going on in the world now. Remember when you used to be able to get shot for your shoes?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, Fago Ninja. I remember those Michael Jackson fucking LA gears.
Oh, are you talking about the ones with the flip like leather on them? And you were real careful because you didn't want to tear them.
Yeah.
They had like little stripes that were twisted. Those were dope. I remember that with the neon colors and stuff. What blows my mind, dude, I walked into Forever 21 because, like, my girlfriend's got a teenage daughter. And I was walking around in that bitch and, like, dude, I was looking at these shirts. They're, like, NASCAR shirts. I was like, man, are you fucking kidding me? These are lame in comparison to the NASCAR shirts I had when I was a kid. I was like, but, like, literally, I threw away a bunch of this shit, like, years ago. If I would have known, I could have kept this in a fucking, like, a box, and this shit would have been, I mean, sold these shirts for, like, $200 a piece.
Oh.
Like original NASCAR, because I mean we're talking about these dopey ones, the ones with the picture of the driver in the car on a white T-shirt that like was oversized that everybody had in the 90s. Like they're bringing some of that shit back.
KJ said he was a contestant on Nickelodeon's Guts once when he was younger.
Nice.
Dude, did he get to meet Summer Sanders? Is what I want to know.
Hell yeah.
That bitch was so gorgeous.
You fucking would.
I didn't watch Guts as much as I watched Hidden Temple, though.
Hidden Temple was sweet. What about Finder Keepers, Loser Sweepers?
Yeah, hell yeah. Nick Arcade and shit.
Dude, I want to play Double Dare and get on that fucking obstacle course because of all the prizes. Like,
yeah,
like,
that's what I mean. The British Knights at the end.
The Casio watch. Remember when watches were fucking...
Yep,
This one had a calculator?
Yep. Anybody remember Vanilla Ice and MC Hammer dolls? Yeah, I had an MC Hammer doll, the one with the boombox.
Nice.
Dude, that's one thing that I love about that Brother EP is that the Jacket Beats track where he jacks Vanilla Ice's shit and fucking makes that line about 58 million in the bank. I was like, yeah, a lot of people can laugh all you want, like everybody can make fun all they want of Vanilla Ice, but that motherfucker like took a B-side, became one of his most popular songs and made him millions of dollars. Like that,
yeah, millions.
Right.
Man, everyone alive was bumping that shit when it came out.
I know.
I don't want to hear nobody
yeah.
fronting about it.
Yeah.
Well,
I knew that whole album
shit.
back to back. Everybody tries to be like, oh, that shit's whack. That shit's whack. Shit, that shit was not whack. Neither was MC Hammer. Everybody was bumping that shit.
I still bump that shit sometimes. Fuck that, man.
Dude, the longer Hammer is around, like the longer time goes, the more fucking gangster stories come out about Hammer.
Oh no.
Hammer like may have been flashy and known how to do stuff, but he was a real gangster in the fact that like he had a business.
Yeah.
And he showed one front to the entire world. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, he's fucking like going after Wu-Tang members and shit, like having people show up at shows. Like he's not fucking around.
The MC talked about him putting a hit on him.
I mean, like
He's gonna go bleed on some CDs.
Yep.
I don't understand. I hope my CDs don't got no blood on them.
Well, everybody tried to dog him after he like started doing more gangster stuff. But I was like, well, you don't realize this is the real Hammer. This is the Hammer that we didn't know about.
That death row Hammer.
Yeah, yeah.
That
pumps and a bumps hammer. Yep. Pumps and a bumps. Pumps and a bump.
Dude, isn't it crazy how some celebrities just get super jacked out of nowhere? Like, because Hammer was a pretty thin dude, and then he just got fucking monster jacked.
Get them personal trainers, man.
The same
Oh
thing
shit!
with,
just like fucking
Dave Chappelle.
Carrot Top, bro. Oh my god.
Look at Dr. Dre. He used to be a little pudgy bastard. Now he's all swole up like a rock too.
Yeah.
Money, man. Get that too.
Yeah, I mean, you got that much money to spend. You know, I'd get me a personal trainer too.
Yes, that's what I.
Dietitian, PRT, get the steroids going, get the fucking testosterone level back to where you were at 25.
Yeah, and you got nobody testing you. You don't know what they're taking, and they're all juicing.
Dude, you can do it legally, but like most of Hollywood juices, how do you think all these Marvel movies are made? Those dudes, like,
oh yeah, they got them intense ass workouts and shit like that for the movie stars.
Well, I know like for like Thor and stuff, yeah.
That dude for the dude that did 300, he wasn't.
Yeah,
even,
I was
like,
they put out that 300 workout shit.
Jay Butler, yeah. All of them got like super jacked off that movie.
Yeah, but if you listen to Hollywood Insiders talk, he wasn't there at like half the workouts. The reason why he was so jacked is because he fucking went and talked to a doctor there, and they prescribed him what they needed. Because there's legal workarounds. You can't legally buy steroids, but you can have testosterone replacement therapy. And you can talk to the right doctor, and you can get it adjusted to a level where you're going to be fucking pretty jacked and running.
Yeah, you got the right. If you got the right amount of money, you can get anything.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking nice. I mean, I would do the same thing. I would have a personal trainer. I would have fucking massage therapist. I would have a Joe Rogan fucking like garage with every like thing known to man to either make you feel better or to work out with.
I know.
Don't forget the chiropractor.
I mean, I think you know what that like everybody keeps talking about fighting and stuff at the gathering, and everyone knows it's not a good idea. I think to release the tension, they either need to add an event to the gathering, or they need to do a pre-gathering event and just call it, you know, just a matchup. An old school, like, that's a, like, old military term, like, matchup. But, like, basically, either at the gathering, they just need, like, if you got a beef, we got a ring, right? We got a fucking MMA cage. And everybody can sign a waiver and work their fucking beefs out in this fucking cage. And it can be crews against crews. It can be whatever the fuck it wants. But we leave the blood on the mat and fucking, that's the end of the spectacle. And everybody gets on with their gathering.
I'm down with that shit. For real. As much shit has been flying around lately. But it'd have to be like the last thing that happened at the gathering, because you know if it was like early on in the gathering, this shit would still like fucking happen like during the gathering anyway. So
I don't know. I mean, if it's official event, like this is where you go either do it. I mean, you could do it at the end or you do it up front and maybe just get all the tension out so everybody can just enjoy themselves. Because I mean, that was definitely a thing in the Marine Corps, dude.
yeah, but how
You
many
get
people
into
out
a
there are
tip
gonna get
with
their
your
ass
family.
beaten and find somewhere where someone's camping and start slashing tires and burning tents and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the competition would promote the competitiveness and try to leave it there. But like I'm just trying to figure out a way to bury the hatchet, so to speak, between beefs and whatever. And I think, getting out that raw aggression, matching up, like put up your best, your crew thinks you're better than my crew, cool. Then I'll put up my 5 killers and you put up your 5 killers. Or you put up your one guy and I'll put up my one guy. And
Dude,
that's
that'd
like
be so
fucking,
lit. I would totally run fives.
king of the fucking thing. Or you could even do it like, this is what Eddie Bravo does for his jiu-jitsu tournaments. Or not Eddie Bravo. This is another company that does these tournaments where it's like a combined weight, right? So the whole team can be, let's say, 600 pounds. So in there, you can divide up everyone. I weigh 175. This guy weighs 200. This guy weighs whatever the weight you want to make it. So you have 5 guys in a weight limit, and then those guys face off against all the other crews, and it's an elimination thing. So whatever team taps out the other team guys first. So you can put out your big guy, and he can tap out 3 guys and then get tapped, and then put out another guy, and he goes after your guy, and you just run through the teams.
Yeah,
It'd be lit.
like either way, like something sanctioned would be dope at the gathering. With as much beef as there is in the underground now, it'd be almost worth the ticket price by itself.
I mean, you know what I mean? Then the crews know where they sit. They know where they lie. They know where they all this fucking dick measuring is fucking done to the next year.
Yeah, it's getting crazy. Like somebody's gonna get hurt eventually, and it's gonna fuck up everything for everybody.
Right.
That fedora would be ripped.
I mean, I'd even be willing to bare knuckle box, dude. I really,
Well, even like you could set the terms between the matches. Like if it's really that bad between 2 people, then take the gloves off. You know what I mean? If it's just some minimal ass beef that you know what I mean, like somebody called their mom a hoe or something, then put the gloves on or whatever.
Yeah. Well, those, the thing is that wrapping your hands in gloves, that actually makes your hand more solid than it naturally would be, and you actually are able to inflict more damage. So bare knuckle boxing is actually safer than your typical MMA spar. That glove doesn't protect the person; it just makes your hand not break.
Yeah.
Fucking 12 ounces, dude.
That wrap on your hand that makes it like artificially stiffer than it would be.
Yeah. It also helps to keep from breaking your hand too, though.
Well, that's the argument now in MMA is to go bare knuckle boxing because you wouldn't be able to damage the other person in the fight, because naturally in a fight you don't have your hand that solid and you wouldn't be able to lay down a blow. Like you literally can hit someone so much harder because your hand's not going to fold like it would naturally if it wasn't protected with wraps.
Yeah.
They would just have to shorten the rounds a whole minute.
Dude, a minute is harder than people think it is to go.
Right.
3 minutes. You ever like got in a bag and tried to like go full force for a minute solid or 3 minutes? Like it's more of a task than you think.
Yeah. I mean, I've never had a fight last longer than 3 minutes. I've hit people with like a 2-piece and had them like totally, you know what I'm saying? It's all a matter of how good you are at your shit. Because I don't have time to fight anybody for 5 minutes. If I can fight someone for 5 minutes, mad respect to that person, but I fucked up for not knocking them out sooner. You know what I'm saying? Because if I get tired and then someone knocks me out, I'm gonna hate myself because I let him tire me out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I try to go with the flow of whatever the situation is. I tend to have a little bit longer fights because I'll drag somebody to the ground where I can incapacitate them
Right.
easier.
I don't like getting into wrestling matches. Like I can wrestle like a motherfucker, but I don't even like that shit, man. Because once you got someone on the ground, it's like, all right, now did you want to fight or did you want to possibly like fuck up your whole life right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're officially a couple. Congratulations, you're 3 hits away from having a broken everything. Because you're fucking on the ground now. Over what? Over what?
Congratulations.
Right, and it's just it's not funny. After that, it's not fun anymore, and it's like, all right, well, we fought, and you're fucked up, and I'm kind of fucked up. Now what? That was stupid.
Yeah, the fun part is when they start pulling knives out on you and shit.
Yeah, that's only happened to me once, but we were trashed, and a bunch of people grabbed him, and I was like, no, let him at me, and he was little, so they just carried him away.
Yeah, I had that happen too.
For knives, I've had guns pulled on me. I typically don't worry about guns because the fact is that I was a rifle instructor in the Marine Corps, and I saw firsthand like even what trained people typically do with guns. And like when you hear stories like 50 Cent and he got shot like 8 times and he only caught 8 bullets out of a 9-foot hallway where the people were firing fully automatic weapons, and that's all that he caught. That's the kind of shit that, like, when you see how people shoot, you're just like, oh, the likeliness of someone actually being able to get that shot off is so fucking small 99% of the time because people are so poorly trained with weapons that you probably can get to them. And in fact, like, it's crazy, but if you run in a zigzag, you're more likely to get hit by a straight bullet than if you run straight away from someone that has a gun.
And I thought 50 got hit 9 times.
It was 9.
No,
Yeah, it was 9.
Okay, 9 times. But they were firing. My point is they're firing fully automatic weapons down a hallway. All right. So
he was also stuck in the backseat of a car too.
I mean, they should have shot him up with a lot more lead than what they got a hold of him with.
Well, most of the people that pull guns on people like that don't really know how to use them. So,
I mean, 9 shots is pretty good though.
Yeah, I mean,
9 times.
you hit somebody 9 times, you expect the job to be done.
Right.
Especially when one of them hit him in the face.
Right, right in his jaw.
I guess I have a different perspective from being in
like
combat.
once you nail that face shot, you expect that to be over.
From a non.
He came out rapid after that.
Shot
Like, fuck
in
y'all.
multiple ways. Like if you've seen people shot in multiple ways or injured or blown up in different ways, it's not surprising to you like how resilient a human being can be.
Huh.
But I mean, that's poor marksmanship. That's all I'm saying. He was in a hallway in a house, like in an apartment, and he only got 9 bullets out of several people shooting automatic weapons at him. That's why it makes me laugh when I listen to rappers talk about like loading up AKs and stuff. I'm like, why? So you can spray and pray and not hit me?
So you can waste $80 in ammunition in 10 seconds?
Yeah. Like, I'm so worried about you and your non-ability to shoot. Because I can take a semi-automatic weapon and I can load up 10 bullets and I can put 10 bodies on the ground.
Oh yeah.
20 floors on that sniper shit.
It's not even sniper, dude. It's just ammunition consumption. You know, I mean, it's just awareness. Like, people are so used to video games and unlimited whatever, or reading about war, but what they don't realize is that, like, when it's real life, and it really is you against a bunch of other people, man, you don't just spray and pray your fucking ammunition away. Like, you don't know when you're getting another drop. You don't know how many of those motherfuckers are over there, and you know how many are going to keep coming. For all you know, like, there could be 300 or 3,000. Every bullet counts.
Yeah,
bro. You got to count every shot and know how many
you got. You got to make sure you know how many bullets you shot before you're going to have to reload again. You know, you got a little screen telling you got 4 shots left before your clip's empty.
Right. Was it full before you left the house?
Right.
In World War II, it was even crazier because you only had like 5-round clips, right? And the way those M1 rifles worked is they eject that metal clip that the bullets were loaded into because they didn't have like a regular magazine. Those fucking clips, man, would make a metal like ting sound, like they would hit the ground and like ting ting, and it would give away your position. So people even had to figure out like shooting, like they'd be in combat, and what they'd do is have an extra one of those in their pocket, throw it so that the enemy thought that they were reloading at the time, let the enemy respond with some shots, shoot the enemy back, like hopefully eliminate him, and reload after that.
Yeah, that sounds like a pain in the ass.
Right.
Yeah, well, especially when you're like, I don't know, there's some battles in World War II that are insane, and it doesn't matter what branch it was. Like, we lost tens, if not like almost hundreds of thousands of people in some crazy fucking battles.
Oh, the fucking chat. Oh my god. Nana 17.
Man,
Slater said your mom's the homie, a hoe for me. That shit got me. Oh,
dude, that's your problem. It's just like like for my kid's mama. Like, hopefully my son will be able to make a joke out of it someday, and be like, like, oh fuck your mama. Like, good on you, I guess. Like, tough luck for you. That's sad shit.
The Jugganati. Oh my god. Nana naughty. Nana naughty.
The Nananati.
Oh no.
There's also the Edginati and the Opsinati. The Edginati's for the edgelords, the extreme, the most craziest of the craziest, edgiest. They can't be around the normal naughty.
It's the only thing that's clean, baby. It's the only thing that's clean, baby. Oh shit.
Man, Ron, when are you putting together this demo, like, or putting together a fucking mixtape?
Yeah, man, it's coming together. I just gotta get beats made for people. That's
nice.
Yeah, I'll be waiting on my beat, Ron.
Yeah,
How many
I got
people
you.
are you looking at right now?
I'll be in the chat harassing you every day. Where's my beat?
Shit, so far who I got locked in is Zay, of course, TC, me, Process, Freak, Shock and Dash.
Ryan, you need to do something with Zay, man. I like your old style, and it mixes up with some of the stuff that Zay does. I think it'd be tight.
Yeah, I've been working on his beat. I just,
Yeah, no, I think you need to be on a track with him. Like some of your old fucking,
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it fits in with the boom bap, some of the stuff that he does.
I'm definitely trying to spit on a couple of his beats. Definitely.
Yes, sir.
It'll be for the next album. Or album. Because I got 2 EPs ready.
Yeah, I want that fucking shirt for killing season. That's what I want. A long sleeve with fucking killing season down the fucking sleeves.
Hell yeah.
What was that, a chicken?
I hope something.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Sounded like a little incubator to me.
I got like 3 dogs. A small, medium, and large, and the little one's going off. But there are chickens in my neighborhood because I'm in Lake Elsinore, California, and that's like a ghetto desert region.
Hell yeah. All right, y'all. Well, I'm out this motherfucker.
All right, man.
All right, man.
Peace out, everybody.
Hell yeah. Episode 200 was a good go.
Thanks
Monumental.
Appreciate you, man.
Thanks for joining us.
It's a pleasure, man. Anytime.
Zay, anytime. Hell yeah.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let me on.
No problem. No problem. We out.
Whoop, whoop.